Again, live from Brooklyn. It's the Brooklyn Podcast Trash Talk. We got Chris, CT, about time, Black, Big O, Phil, me, and just behind the scenes.
Live from Charlotte.
Chris, CT, let it rock now.
Alright, so first topic of the day, we're going to pop off with a good one. Where does Kobe Bryant rank on the all-time list?
I got Kobe top 10, number 8.
Damn, that's a little high.
That is high.
I got Kobe at 11.
Okay.
And that's all low.
I got Kobe. Yeah, I'm gonna say probably like 10 or 11 myself. I ain't gonna hold you.
I got Kobe top 6.
Whoa! What number?
Top 6.
Oh, that's
I got him 10. Right on 10.
Oh, you got him 10? Yo, Big O, where you got him?
I got him at the bad luck number 13.
Damn.
Shit. That's a little spicy.
So we
Respect on my son,
No,
KD.
we gonna go with you, CT.
Yeah, we gotta dive. You had the highest
You going
rank
to
for
pop off
Kobe.
with me?
Yeah, since you had him at the highest.
Okay.
Who you got him
who's
over?
the 5
Yeah,
players?
who you got him over?
I got Wilt.
Okay.
In no specific order.
Ah,
I
yeah.
got Wilt.
Mm-hmm.
I got Bird.
Mm-hmm.
I got Magic. I got MJ. And who was my 5th? I think I had...
LeBron.
Nah, LeBron
I don't
wasn't
think
there.
he got
Yo,
him.
LB?
Nah,
I don't think he got
LB
him.
was not there.
Oh, damn.
And I think I had... shit. I can't remember who my 5th was.
Alright, so
but I had one before.
why would you put Kobe ahead of LeBron?
That's the
All right,
conversation.
so here it boiled down. I know you a statistics man. You love stats.
No, not statistics, facts.
I'm gonna be truthful to you. What I see on the court, what I see on TV is what I base my opinions off of, right?
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to Kobe and finishing a game,
Mm-hmm.
being clutch in that moment where you need your final 2 points to put on that board,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Kobe.
Okay.
And the reason why I say that is, like, of course, LeBron, he a big boy, right? He'll
Mm-hmm.
put his shoulders down. He'll get to the rim. He gets you 2 points.
We don't know
But
about that.
but
That
if-
Durant thing.
if-
Remember on
if-
Christmas. We don't know about that.
We know about that. He'll cry about his fouls if you get him. If you don't, we ain't gonna talk about that.
All right,
shit.
let
That's
me
totally
let me ask you a
conversation.
question though, right?
Talk to me.
You said clutch first though, right?
Clutch.
Yeah. So Kyrie Irving is a better player than LeBron James,
No,
but more people consider him clutch.
bro, you gotta realize when this happens, there's not more than one thing that goes in the pot.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta look at what you love to look at, what you hate to look at is championships.
Nah, Kobe.
My
Kobe,
man got more than LeBron.
I give him championships and free throw percentage. Everything else is Bron.
Yeah, I mean, because LeBron is all time the best fantasy player ever.
But you can't.
What
If
you-
you gonna say,
if-
if you gonna talk about, if you
if
gonna
I'm gonna go there,
say, if you gonna say championships, where you got Tim Duncan? He got
He's
5.
in the top 10.
He got 5.
So he
chips.
should be ahead of Kobe because his finals record is better. He got more MVPs and more finals.
He's in my
MVPs.
top 10.
So he should be ahead of Kobe.
Where you got Shaq?
I think Shaq was in my top 10 too.
Oh, that's kind of like I said. To each his own. I'm not
I
knocking
got
you.
a
I'm not knocking. Like I said, you
Hold
got
up.
Kobe.
Let-
I'm
you
not
got-
knocking it. I'm not knocking it.
You said the clutch, Gene. What else?
The clutch G.
Uh-huh.
The fact that he, in
Do you
my
have
opinion,
LeBron in your top 10?
LeBron is in my top 10.
Oh, okay. Okay.
LeBron, he's my top 10. No matter, I don't hate LeBron. But it boils down to LeBron is a fantastic ball player.
Mm-hmm.
I just think people give LeBron a lot more credit than what's due because he's so fantastic in stats.
Mm-hmm.
How many finals has my man been to?
He's been to what, 8?
How many has he won?
How many finals has he been the best player?
How many finals has he
He
been
won.
to?
He won 3.
He won 3.
And how many has he won?
3.
I mean, he won the 8. He won 3. But he's been the best player in 7 finals.
That's less finals than Cole. That's
Mhm.
less finals.
No, that's more finals than Kobe. Kobe only won
I
7.
mean, he got more
Yeah.
finals than Kobe.
Yeah.
He got more finals than Mike. But
Mhm.
they both got more chips than he did.
That's true. But now when you look at
How many times was Kobe the best team when he won the chip?
Talk to me again. Say it again.
how many times was he the best player on the championship team?
Twice.
Probably twice. Yeah.
And how many times was LeBron the best player on his championship?
Okay. So I mean, what's your point?
No, I'm asking how many.
Isn't
I
that
mean,
more
he's
of a,
been
that's,
the best
that's
player on
because
the team
Shaq is better than
every
all players.
huh?
I'm saying that's because
Okay,
of Shaq.
so if
Shaq better than a lot of
Shaq is
players.
better than Kobe at the time when he was winning championships, you can never say that about LeBron. So automatically off that, you got to put LeBron ahead. Now we're gonna take it to
Say that one more time.
Yeah,
Repeat that, because that was
Shaq was
fast.
the best.
I hear that
Kobe
piece.
got 5 rings,
I hear that piece.
but he
Shaq
was
was
the
the best
best
out of
player for
3 out
only
of
2
5.
of those
3
rings.
out of 5.
No, 2.
Shaq was
3
3 out of 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, 3 out of 5. Shaq was the guy there.
LeBron's been to 8 finals. He's been the best player in those finals 7 times.
Okay.
And when he won the 3 rings, he was the best player on each of those teams.
Okay.
In his last 3 finals, he's averaged over 30. You know how many times Kobe averaged 30 in the finals?
Probably never.
One time.
Okay.
Out of 7 tries,
Okay.
LeBron has done that his last 3.
Okay.
So, what else give you Kobe before LeBron?
So
Explain the MVPs to the folks at home.
MVPs?
Yeah.
Come on now. We
Final
know-
MVPs or
No,
MVPs
why?
of the season?
I mean, either or, because Bron got more than Kobe both ways.
Because statistically, LeBron is better than Kobe. I admit that. I will shake your hand. I look in your eye and tell you statistically, he does not uphold the Kobe. But I don't look at the statistics when I say who's the all-time best or who's my all-time favorite. Like,
Do you consider Dennis Rodman a good player?
Yes, he was an awesome player.
Why?
Because Dennis did intangibles. He
Which
was?
was?
He was a great rebounder. He was a great defender.
Are these statistics the same things we knock LeBron for?
Rebounders up.
He was a hustler. He'd lay out on the floor for you. He could defend any player on the court back
Right.
then. So that was
You're saying what LeBron does.
But not to make this a LeBron Kobe thing. It's a because people have Kobe lower. Like you have him lower, you have him lower, you have him lower.
I'll explain why I have him.
Yeah, I'm saying so that instead of
I think Shook has him low. Like, who's the 3 players out of the 2 players?
Yeah,
in
because
the
you
top
don't have
10
him in top 10. But
over Kobe. Who you got?
who's your 10?
Big O and his sport connection.
10.
Yeah, who after
Yo,
the 10?
you're
Who's
12.
your next? Who's your next 2?
You're 12 because you got thing like.
My 10 is Kareem, MJ, Wilt,
I
Shaq.
think Kareem. That was my pick.
Oh, okay.
But go ahead.
I got Magic in there. I got Isaiah in there. I got Jeremy West in there.
You got Isaiah in it.
Isaiah. I don't know about Isaiah Thomas. I don't know.
Each his own. That's what I'm saying. We're not gonna.
Isaiah's close.
This is after Kobe?
I don't think he's in my 10.
But this, to
He's
me,
naming all his 10, but he's not finished. But because we want to know after
You
10.
got to understand at the time, Isaiah carried his team to the finals.
I feel you on Isaiah. They saying something. I feel you on Isaiah.
I'm gonna give you my reasons why Kobe is number 11 for me.
Yeah.
I got Tim Duncan.
As a rookie, he only averaged 7 points. It
He
basically,
was on an all-star team, bro. He was playing behind Eddie Jones
Come on
at that
now.
moment.
okay,
when you do
okay.
that-
As a, you gotta judge
got
people by
drafted.
their whole career.
When you do
regardless,
that,
you judge people.
Because when you put that picture up today, time out. When you
You
put that
only,
picture up
hold
today,
on.
because
You're only gonna say that because James Harden was a bum when he first came out. But
Okay,
let me continue to go. Hold on.
Misleading.
I'm gonna let you go.
Okay,
But
please,
I'm-
misleading.
You gonna let me go? You gonna go?
I'm gonna go and then you
Alright,
gonna go.
hurry
You
up.
put up a
Hurry
post.
up,
where
hurry up.
You compared Donovan Mitchell not even half the
Okay,
season,
hurry
18
up,
points
hurry up.
to Kobe.
I didn't compare that 'cause I didn't make that. I didn't
But you
make
put it
that.
up.
I didn't make
you
that.
stood by it, right?
I didn't make that. Though.
But you stood.
I didn't make that.
Are you standing
Don't force
by
claim.
it? Okay,
All right, back to
stand
you.
by it. I'm not finished.
So,
I'm not
I
finished.
keep going.
So then you know that Kobe's not starting. So how you gonna compare him to a starter and
Donovan
Donovan
Mitchell
Mitchell?
didn't start off starting either.
Yeah, but he's
Thank you.
He didn't start.
That's one.
He didn't start off starting.
That's
Okay, he didn't
one.
start off starting. And
That's
it's not-
one.
And it's not even.
That's
and It's
one.
only been 30-something games.
I'm not
Okay.
defending it.
So how you
Alright,
gonna put that
alright,
on?
yo, back to you now.
Talk to me.
Okay, now it took Kobe 4 years to be a good player, correct?
To be a good player.
Oh yeah, okay, 4 years.
Bron was there from day one, right or
Okay.
wrong.
Because LeBron was drafted to a team that was nobody there. LeBron had to be there.
But Kobe was
Off
drafted
day
to
one.
a great franchise, great
Exactly. So he
organization.
had to wait
So
his turn.
he got the chance to play with Shaq, Van Exel, and Eddie Jones. So he had the better opportunity,
Kobe
correct?
was not drafted to the Lakers. He cried when he got drafted by the Hornets.
So was my name Ball? Didn't he just cry too? Because he didn't want to go to the league. I mean, that's
No, but
Philly.
he didn't
want to go to Philly. so
he
got out.
didn't work out for Philly. I don't know. He didn't work out for
I mean,
Philly.
that's neither here nor there.
Lonzo Ball.
Oh,
Lonzo Ball
Lonzo
only
Ball.
worked out for the Lakers.
That's
He
the
only
case.
went to go to the
I mean, if you
Lakers.
do that,
Explain to me.
He did all the time.
Explain to me.
Kobe went to the Hornets and stayed in the Hornets. We're not having this conversation right now.
Kobe would still be a great player.
How would
Would he have many chips?
No.
We do not know.
How can you be?
We do. I don't know
Because they did some
at
magic
that point,
for Kobe and the Lakers.
GMs moving and they go places because of players. So I don't know how
How
they're
can
going
you-
to
how-
pan out. But talk to me.
How can you be top 5 with 1 MVP? Explain that. What years was Kobe the best player in the NBA?
We had this
Arguably,
conversation.
or off of
No,
Your opinion. This is all your
I mean,
opinion.
and that's what I'm saying. I don't know years off the top of the back of my head like that to quote you years, but there was a point in time where you had Kobe, you had T-Mac, you had AI that were, arguably the top players in the league. That was about for 2 or 3 seasons. You had a point where Shaq and Kobe was on the team for a while together, and they were arguably, who was the MVP or who was the best player of that team. Kind of similar to a KD and a Westbrook. Even though KD was the best player on the OKC team, Westbrook obviously is someone who's have that type of argument because of the type of caliber player he is. Like, just because he wasn't the Westbrook of today when he was with KD, just like similar as
So
Kobe.
do you
Kobe
think?
wasn't the greatest.
So
Kobe,
do you
with
You don't
Shaq
think
on the
that
team,
last- you don't
they-
think that
they
last-
took
Do
from
you,
each other.
do you think that Kobe had the same longevity Jordan and LeBron had?
No.
Longevity.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That
20
Jordan
years.
Brand.
You got
He
hurt in the
played
prime.
20 years.
No,
But
he
he
had-
said,
Yeah, I'm
Oh, you talking about the beginning of the
Yeah.
season?
No, I'm talking about
The
as
end of the
being
season.
the top dog. You think
Yeah.
he had that same.
Oh.
that's what he meant, yeah.
No, he didn't.
Probably not. 'Cause
So
MJ
all right, so we'll
MJ had it for a while.
so we'll give that to Brown and Jordan. So the
Not giving
MVPs.
that to LeBron.
How you not gonna give that to
15
LeBron?
years in, boy.
15 years. He won the best player all
He-
15 years of the season of his career.
He's been the best player about 12 years.
About 12 years.
I-
Dating back when he
I don't
started
know
that.
about that.
LeBron became the best player in the NBA from his
When?
third
I
year.
don't really see.
When?
So
What
who's
year was
better
that?
than LeBron?
Give me.
That was 07.
That was 07.
When you went the
That's when he went to the finals, right?
A bump cast
Yeah.
team to the finals.
So wait, when was
I'm
LeBron?
think- I'm really trying to
Who
think
was
of
better than LeBron since
The only year
You about to say
I'm
since
gonna
he got drafted?
Right.
I ain't gonna go that far, but you
I
can
was
arguably
asking-
say that.
I
But
wish I had some
Who
Wi-Fi
said since
down
he
here.
got drafted?
I don't know. I was gonna
He
say that. I'm not gonna hold you.
I'm about to
but-
ask
Because
this
you said
nigga.
you've been in the league for 15 years.
Yeah.
I was
12
gonna say,
years he's been the best player.
12 years. Okay.
So we're going to give
07.
the longevity to LeBron, correct?
We can argue that. I gotta look up players.
So, alright, so you give me
right now.
So you give me the 13 years.
Off
Kobe was the best.
off the
I'm
topic,
not
off the
trying to
topic,
think.
off the
I'm trying to
topic.
think. That's what I'm
Nah,
really trying to
off
do.
of first thought. Who
Kobe
y'all
was
have-
never better than LeBron after 2007, y'all saying?
Nah.
When he won a championship? When Kobe won a
What?
championship?
That's what I'm saying. Like Kobe, I mean, granted, there was
He
a
won the
point
championship.
where-
What year he won the championship?
When they was
2010.
going back and forth and it was
But
like,
yeah,
oh,
No,
when
he
they
didn't
was
win by
trying-
himself.
Oh, yeah.
No, don't say by himself.
Wait, hold on.
When you're the
Not
when you're
Poker.
the Dirk- when
That
you're the
Lakers.
Dirk-
No, talking about. Do not say just Poker. That
When you're
Lakers
the
team
Dirk-
was stacked.
Wait, hold on.
When you're the Dirk
11.
beat LeBron.
11.
2011.
So that means Kobe won 09
Yeah, oh no.
2 years before that.
and 10.
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
Oh, 8 was Boston.
Oh yeah.
Or it was Boston. So Kobe won 9 and 10.
Yeah.
Again, when you affiliate winning championships, clearly
That's not the best
clearly
player.
we know.
I know. But what I'm saying is, when that little stretch of
Kobe
years. when
did
it
win
was
the
like-
MVP in that stretch though.
Yeah, that stretch of years when
The
they was
year,
like, oh,
the year Kobe
and
won
LeBron when they
MVP,
gonna
his
be
numbers was 28, 6 and 5. LeBron's was 37 and 7.
But-
So we do know LeBron's the better player.
Wait. So are you
No,
always
that's
saying
it.
So
stats
we-
matter?
so
So
we-
who's the
so
best
we-
You gotta
player?
look at the reason why he got MVP was probably because his team was a better placed team than LeBron's was. That year.
No, I agree with that. But why people argue that Steve Nash didn't deserve MVP over Kobe if it was the same thing?
That's not my argument. If Steve Nash won it. He was by far a great point guard that shit.
So do you have the 13 years that Kobe was the best player in the NBA?
I don't. 'Cause I
So
don't
you
have
how
Wi-Fi
do,
access
so how you don't give
But
LeBron
the-
the longevity?
The longevity.
Because you're arguing a point that he was in for 13 years. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt,
Yeah,
saying that maybe
I
I
don't agree
would
with that.
give you maybe 10.
If
of
you
that.
don't agree,
Alright,
with
so-
Just because he won, just
I-
because he had
I-
better numbers,
I-
I don't
so-
think
I
he
not
was
even number,
better.
but who do you think?
I'm
was
saying,
better
I think Kobe got a couple of those years.
Wait, couple? Nah,
I
you're
think Kobe
bugging.
got
A
couple of
couple?
those years. I think Kobe got
A
a
cou-
couple.
He don't base
couple?
nothing on facts.
Wait,
Wait,
He
so
don't
come on,
base
come on,
nothing
come
on
on.
reality.
Come on.
Let me ask you.
What
What
time?
you said?
What
you said?
are
When I'm looking at,
When you looking at
Let me ask you.
statistics,
You forgot. Alright, cause look.
those
Come on.
losses, those
Come
losses.
on.
But go.
Kobe lost Shaq in 05. Right?
And then
05,
couple
06,
years he-
07, and maybe 07. He didn't make the play. He made the play, but he didn't get out the first round. That's 3 years.
04, he
I'm talking
missed the
about those
playoff.
back.
No, 04 they went.
I- what
04
about
is when
those
they
back-to-back
lost
finals
to
Detroit?
They lost to Detroit in
No,
the finals.
05 they
05, that's what I'm
he
saying.
missed the
05,
playoff.
06. 05 he missed it. The 06 and 07 he didn't do nothing. 08 they lost to Boston.
And, wait, hold on. Before we get there, when LeBron started winning MVPs? In what year?
Was it the year right after he went to the finals?
That was 08 when he started first winning his
I think
MVPs?
that was the
So
first
clearly we know from 08.
So that's what
No,
I'm saying.
The
Stop
one
saying
year, the
that.
one year,
I'm not-
the
just
one
because
year,
you
the
MVP
one
don't mean you're the best
one
player.
year, the 1 year Steph had, I'll give Steph. Other than that, LeBron had it.
I don't know about that. I
So
don't
you,
agree
what
with
years you give Kobe?
You using your numbers.
I'm not using
and-
that. I'm asking what year you give. I'm asking what I'm asking what year you give Kobe.
Those years that he went back to the finals with the Celtics.
You think
one
he
of
was
those
the
years,
best
I
player in
think
the
he was
league?
the best
All right,
player.
well, yeah, he always say one of these years
What
with
year?
no facts,
I
son.
don't, what do you mean
09,
facts?
talking about
Just
my
because I
nigga.
gotta know the year.
09 or 2010.
One of
What
those
year?
years.
What
One
year
of
you
those
give?
years.
Why you say so?
I think Kobe was the best player in one of those years.
Why?
Yeah.
I think he was.
I'm saying why?
Because of what he was doing on the court. He took the Lakers to the finals with Paul Gasol and him back to back.
And
That's a
you
good,
ain't talking about
those were
that.
good seasons.
Do you know the team they had? You said Paul
Bynum.
Gasol to him.
Okay.
Bynum, Odom, Fisher,
Good players. All good players.
At the time,
Trevor Ariza, Ron
Yes,
Artest.
good
That
players.
team was
Who's back?
stacked.
At the time.
Don't say
At the time.
Paul Gasol.
At the
Don't
time.
knock. Bro, somebody need the ratings, man. You knocking. Come on, you're knocking. You said, bro, you knocked Lamar Odom.
Nah, I just called out the 2 best players. That's
No,
all I
but
did.
Lamar Odom. All right, Lamar Odom, Derek Fisher. Derek Fisher's not a great player, but Kobe never won. He never won a title without Derek Fisher or Phil Jackson. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Lamar Odom. Trevor, they lost to Boston because they didn't have Trevor Ariza. The following year, they got Trevor Ariza. They beat Boston. Don't sleep on these people. I'm just saying, but you said Paul Gasol.
You need
No, you're not going to say Paul
You need role
Gasol.
players to win. I get it.
But these
I just
are
named
decent.
the best
Is
players.
Pau Gasol a Hall of Fame player?
Yes, he is. He's on.
Okay.
I'll give you Paul.
At the time, Lamar Odom wasn't killing. He didn't deserve to be an
Yeah,
All-Star.
yeah.
He didn't deserve to be an All-Star.
Yeah, he did.
I get you.
So you're
Okay,
saying
I gotta see what happened. Why
But
why
you're
didn't he
sitting
make
here.
it?
But you're
Why
sitting
didn't he
here.
make it? Who was the small forwards that made it over? That
But
happens
not even
every
a start,
year.
not a start, but
That
bench
happens
players
every
and stuff like that. But like I said,
You need role
at the end
players.
of the day, you're not. Don't say Kobe and
I
Paul
named the 2 best
Gasol.
players. I'm not gonna sit there and name all of the players on the team.
Right.
Ron
Those are role
Artest,
players.
Ron Artest hit the
The
game
game
winner.
with the
No.
3, yes. Yes, he did.
Okay, I'm just saying,
Role
like, yo,
player, yes.
just I'm saying, don't say, don't. That's a good ass
So
team.
there's been mad role players.
No, but these are good. Don't. No,
No,
he
come
undersold the Lakers
I'm not
squad. He made it
I'm
seem like it
naming
was.
the 2
Come on,
best
he made
players.
he made it seem like it was a LeBron
No, but
07 team.
hold on.
He's bringing it to reality.
No,
He had some
bullshit.
great players on the
Bullshit.
team, but great players need to have be great over consistency.
No, LeBron James 07. Nobody can.
If y'all bring up Bob's name, he had a good 1 or 2 seasons.
No, but
But
listen,
that's the years they won.
that's they won.
That's what you
But
mean.
listen,
But-
but when he was hurt, they lost. So you
and
can't
that-
say that.
and those
That's
years-
what I was about to bring up. You brought
What
Trevor
type
Ariza.
of numbers he putting up?
Really
He's a
buying
double
it.
guy.
Needed by
He
it.
won
But they
that 20
needed Trevor
guy.
Ariza. They
Too.
needed that wing
He won
defender.
that 30-15
But
guy.
they
They needed that
really
wing
needed
defender.
Hold on. What you say?
I'm saying when Biden, you're saying he had those best years, but even in those years when you're saying that he was the best, he wasn't a 20 or 10 guy. He
Who
won a
averaged
30
who
He won a 30 and 15 guy.
Who averaged
He
20
was-
for Boston in that finals?
I'm sorry.
Who averaged 20 for Boston in that finals?
They all have
I don't know.
like,
You-
they
I
all
I
have
mean,
like
I remember seeing
Talk
Pau
to me.
Gasol average more than Garnett, Pierce, and Ray Allen. So you clearly had the 2 best players on the Lakers, correct?
But
Yeah,
my
well,
thing
that's
is you're
what I'm saying.
underselling.
I'll give you Gasol. Y'all saying Bynum. Y'all saying Derek
need
Fisher.
that.
I named the 2
Giving
best
you
players.
those-
So you don't think Derek
I would
Fisher?
give
Lamar
I
Odom,
would
Ron
give you- I
Artest,
would
Trevor Ariza. You're not giving no
I
players
would
neither,
give
right?
you- I would
Trevor
give you-
Ariza's still playing at a high level too today. Is he not?
He is.
Hey, you know
Right,
what?
so I'm just saying, how
You
you
know what?
knocking somebody
You
like
know
that?
what?
I'm saying high level.
To
means
his point.
a good
To his
role.
point.
How many All-Star appearances have Trevor Ariza?
He's not an all-star.
So why-
he's a
why-
genuine
he's a
good
role player.
role
So
player.
why-
All right,
But
you don't have
like I
to
said,
name
like I said,
all the role
no,
players.
like I said, like I always give, like I give
Yeah,
people,
everybody
like I
got
give
role
people,
players.
right? Like I give people.
Y'all put too much
Like I
emphasis
said,
behind All-Star.
like I said, the
No.
LeBron.
All-Star is.
You just said this
it's
Lamar
a
was Lamar
leader,
Odom going to be an
bro.
all-star that year. That was
I
clear.
putting too much
can't give
emphasis.
you a name and saying that you're great or you
Not
are
great, but
a-
I'm saying
a
these are
player.
good. That's a good
If
Laker.
I
That Laker
can't
team was
benchmark that
stacked.
by something, meaning that
That Laker team
did
was
you make a
stacked.
superstar?
Those everybody I named. Hold on,
Make
everybody I
all-star.
named was a lottery pick. If you want to base like everybody I named was a lottery pick.
So if you're going to hold to that, make sure you
So-
continue to hold to that.
All right.
Well,
So we're talking about
All right.
lottery picks.
All
We're talking
right.
We have
about
a
Kwame
lot of
Brown.
lottery
We're talking
picks.
about
All right,
Kwame
Kwame
Brown's
Brown.
lottery pick. So what's
All right.
So what's
And Kobe Bryant's so great he couldn't do nothing with Kwame Brown either, right?
Yeah, he could.
Jordan couldn't either. So neither Jordan
Kwame Brown is
or
trash.
neither
I'm
Jordan
putting him
or Kobe Bryant can say Kwame Brown. So I don't want to hear his name.
But I'm not going to bring him up.
I neither one
That's a
of
good
them.
point.
These 2 great players
I don't
couldn't
want-
save that
I don't
man.
want-
I guarantee you Kobe Bryant played with LeBron James.
No,
He balls out. I put money on it.
God.
Big Z.
Kwame Brown
Garbage.
is trash.
LeBron James.
No, Big Z's not garbage. Big Z is
What's-
okay. Booby
Gibson.
Booby Gibson retired to become a rapper.
That was his best teammate.
Anthony Parker. Never heard from him again.
He also played-
It's players that
Kwame
you.
Brown is
DeMar
different level of
Wagner.
trash.
He
Kwame
played
Brown is
with
different
DeMar
level of
Wagner,
trash.
right?
Let's see T go. Okay,
He
keep
played with
going.
DeMar Wagner, right?
Uh-huh.
Who else he played with?
DJ Banger.
What was it? Larry Hughes. Larry
Okay.
Hughes. Right?
Larry Hughes had a
Larry
name
Hughes.
before LeBron did.
So I'm just saying.
Larry Hughes had his own name, though. So that.
So what we really
And they
saying
still
by-
went to the finals
Big
with Larry.
Z.
He still went to the finals with Larry
Big
Hughes.
O, Big O, what you
You
trying
think
to say about
Kobe
that?
would have took Larry Hughes to the finals?
Why Kobe?
Never.
Kobe-
Never.
He did. He was almost there with Smith Parker, wasn't he? When did he go with
Who?
They ain't go to
I
the
don't think they went
finals.
to the
Smith
finals.
Park, they lost to Phoenix with Smith Parker.
was.
And they was up 3-1. They was up 3-1. 3-1.
All right, hold on. All right, so keep going. What else you would give Kobe over LeBron?
No, I mean I'm doing most of the talking.
Well, it's
now.
not
So I'm
like,
saying like
well,
I
first of
gave
all,
you
it's
my
not just
reasons
LeBron.
why
He got
I
him over a
thought
lot of
Kobe.
players.
Kobe
Who's
was
your bottom?
Who you
Who's
got
your bottom?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, 'cause
you
you
got him
got
over
just
Shaq to me.
Shaq.
Got him over LeBron.
You got
Now,
him
what
over-
I was
why would
about
you put
to
him over Shaq.
what I was about to say.
Got him over Magic.
The last
You didn't
year-
I realized you didn't bitch about that. You got him over Magic.
I think Magic's the all-time.
I think I had him over
You know,
Shaq because he had, and it's not
You bring
in
the
all
rings
be
again?
all, but Rings is a big piece.
Rings is a big piece, but think
It's
about
a big piece.
Think about what happened in the finals MVP.
though.
Think about this. Dwayne Wade was able to do something that Kobe couldn't do.
What?
Win the finals MVP with Shaq. Now explain
Shaq
that.
Okay, that's another
Now
thing.
explain
Let me
that.
ask y'all a question.
Now explain that.
On the tail end of his career.
Nah,
bro.
but
Go and look at Shaq last year
Shaq
in
almost,
LA.
Shaq
Go
almost,
look at his first
Shaq
year.
was second in MVP in 05. Just in case y'all, he was second in
He was good
05. He
still.
was second
He was good still.
in MVP in 05.
So how was Dwayne Wade able to
He
do
was
that?
second. He lost to Steve. He was second in MVP. I'm just saying that.
It was good.
His first year with Miami, he was second
Dwayne Wade
in
bugged.
MVP.
And Dwayne Wade bugged in that
And I'm saying Dwayne Wade,
They was about to lose
Dwayne
that
Wade
finals.
at that point, like I said, was
they was
one of the top players in the league too.
That was only his third year in the league.
So don't trip and say
That was his third year in the league. That was his third year in the league. That was his third year in the league. Because that was 06. He got that on 3. That was his third
Go
year.
ahead. So I'm listening.
All right,
So, talk to me.
explain Kobe never shooting 50%. He's never been efficient. Explain that to me.
Okay, AI has it.
No. We don't got AI on this list.
Because
Explain Kobe not being efficient.
he doesn't take 100% shots. He's not a dunker. He doesn't drop his
Kobe
shoulders.
doesn't-
Kobe has a slam dunk time. That's a bad example.
What I'm saying is
He has a slam dunk
he's a
contest.
slam dunk contest, meaning that's
Most of his
that's
shots come from jump shots.
exactly.
Because
All his shots-
No. 24 Kobe. When he was
young 8
when
Kobe, he
young
was
Kobe,
jamming on
he was
niggas.
athletic.
Pause.
I'm
He
not saying that he
wasn't-
wasn't doing that, but he still was a jump shooter.
But that's what I'm saying. Once he
jump
got
shooter.
older, his game had to transition. LeBron is a power forward playing a 2 position.
Most of the shots.
But I'm not going to discredit LeBron, but you're going to bring that up and say LeBron's percentage is better than because LeBron would drop his shoulder, get to the bucket, and lay.
Wait, hold on.
Or he would
hold on. What was Michael? Because Michael shot 50%. So what was Michael?
Michael shot 50% in his
So what was
career.
Michael?
Different time in the league.
What was Michael? He was
Different time in the
40 now. What
Okay,
was
all right.
Michael?
Different
There you
time in
go,
the league.
49.
All right, now different time. Explain
Different
now.
time in the league.
What was the
Meaning that the people that he was facing at that point were they the same caliber defenders facing a Kobe.
So you're saying that Michael played against weaker opponents?
I'm just saying that at that point in time,
He played against weaker opponents.
he could have very well been matched up against people who weren't
As athletic
as athletic.
Weak
and,
as
and the
skill.
fact that Kobe.
All skill has skills. You can say that. They wasn't as skilled as Jordan. You can say that.
No,
I'm not gonna knock you.
a lot of
I'm not gonna knock you.
So he played weaker opponents.
That's basically we summing
I'm
up.
just saying
He's
that-
not gonna say that.
A lot of
He's not
Jordan
gonna
fans
say-
want to make
He's not
that.
gonna sum that up.
A lot of Jordan
He's not
fans
gonna
don't
sum
make that though.
But we love talking about Kobe. We definitely do. We definitely do. But we're gonna move on.
We're gonna transition.
We're gonna transition to more current topic as of right
This
now.
gonna come on to the next episode too. I ain't done with this Kobe.
Take
talk.
Yo, no, Kobe. We can talk to Kobe. We can talk. Yo, listen.
And my man Suge ain't say nothing because he knew I was right.
Yo, certain things
ain't
don't die.
nothing to say.
The Kobe combo, Jordan versus Bron, certain combos will never die. So I'm just saying, I don't want to spend the whole episode talking about that. The Kobe shit got intense. It was good. Yo, good shit. On my left, good shit. The Kobe shit was good. But we're gonna talk more current NBA. We're gonna talk about the King team.
All right, so
Who's that?
next topic is Golden State.
Oh, the Golden State. Oh, we talking about Golden
Talking
State.
about
Oh, the
Golden
top.
State.
That's still a King team too. Cause like I said,
Golden State is the best team in the league right now. Many think. So, what's the biggest threat currently to the Golden State team?
I'm gonna go first. My biggest threat is Cleveland Cavaliers in the East because I feel like no matter what, the Cleveland Cavaliers is coming out the East no matter what. When they're 100%, even if they're 100%, they're 90% healthy. As long as they got LeBron James on the court, they coming out the East. That's my personal opinion. If you
No
talk
matter what happens, they coming out the East.
yeah, no matter what,
As long
as
as
LeBron is healthy, I think they're coming out the East.
Okay.
And my biggest West threat, I would say, is
No,
the
you said
Houston
one.
Rockets.
No, you said one. You said Cleveland.
I said the biggest threat.
Yeah,
But my
but-
second threat,
Oh,
you
you
can't
got
tell
two
me I
threats.
can't.
All right, you're right. Two threats. You got
The
two
got
threats.
biggest threat, and then the second threat.
All right, you got
I
two
would
threats.
say a threat for the East is Cleveland, and the threat for the West, I would say the
My
Houston
biggest
Rockets.
threat
That's an easy way.
to Golden State is OKC.
Okay.
Not the Cavs.
Then the Cavs.
Oh.
Then the Celtics.
We come back to that.
Everybody else don't stand a chance.
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe the Spurs. I'll
Maybe
give props
the
to
Spurs
them
too.
at
You
the same
gotta
time.
remember.
But everybody else don't stand a
We'll
chance.
come back to that. But
No, we're not gonna.
we'll come back to that.
Oh,
We're gonna
yeah.
everybody gonna have to
Oh,
justify.
then we're gonna come back. Oh,
All right, go ahead,
Golden
TC.
State biggest threat?
Uh-huh.
Stay in Cleveland.
Okay.
Cleveland.
If LeBron James could keep this up, playing in 15 years, he can beat Golden State in the finals.
Okay.
In the West,
And if he do that,
I gotta go with Houston.
Okay.
Oh, good.
y'all gonna full goal.
If Chris Paul can stay
Y'all
healthy.
gonna full
Okay.
goal with the Rockets.
True.
We're gonna come back. Everybody
we're
gonna
gonna
testify. Who's your biggest threat?
The second best team in the league right now is the Golden State Warriors. So
Second best team in the league?
yeah, second best team.
They didn't
So,
take number one over? When
No,
go,
I still think
They are
I
number
still-
one right now.
Yeah, they are. I still
Oh, so
think-
why would you say second best team
Yeah,
than number one?
My opinion. I still
Oh
think-
no, but you said okay, cool.
Yeah, best team, to me, the best team in the league right now is Houston Rockets. So, I believe that the Rockets is the biggest threat.
With the injuries right now, they're the best team in the league.
Yeah, but
okay.
yeah, of course, the injury right now.
All right.
We do have to get healthy, but we're talking about down the road.
No, you said right now. That's what I said. I'm just saying you said right now. Did he not say right now? I could be bugging. You said right now. So that's why I said
Golden
with
State
that.
without Steph Curry.
It's still the best team in the league.
Okay. So
How many games they only won 2 games without one? Okay, just okay.
Everybody
okay,
injured right now. I still say.
Wait, without Steph?
Yeah.
They only won.
No, they ain't with the title without Steph.
No. I'm talking about right.
He
You said
now
right
they're the
now
best
because
team.
he said Houston's the best team right
Yeah,
now.
with
I
it-
said with the injuries, I don't know.
And I don't
They're
think.
still the best, yeah.
I'm just saying because
Yeah, I don't think so.
James Harden scored 51 twice in both games. But whatever, continue.
He did.
And that's who y'all relying on?
Yeah,
Continue.
of course, 51 points. And in the East, I'm gonna go with the Wizards if they can get healthy.
Over Cleveland?
No, not the biggest threat.
Alright, we gonna come back. We gonna come back around. Hold on. We gonna come back around. CT. We gonna come back around. CT.
All right, so biggest threat for the Golden State. Who I got? I got OKC. Because I think OKC is going to be defensively a good match.
Defense?
A
Okay.
good match. What's going to end up being, Golden State, I'm telling you now, either a strong defense or somebody who can score with them. Which is why my second opinion is not someone in the East. Is that's going to be Houston Rockets. Because I think Houston Rockets could actually go score with Golden State to outbeat them.
Okay.
And you got to mention that the Houston Rockets are fifth best defensive team.
All right. Sorry, we're gonna come back. Suge, what is your biggest threat? We're gonna come back to everybody.
My biggest threat is the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Okay.
That's it. No West threat. Just the Cleveland Cavaliers. That's it.
The West threat is gonna be OKC because them boys they can't figure out Westbrook.
Nobody can. But
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Okay.
So let's get back to.
All right. So we're gonna like everybody's gonna like.
Because we
point
gave a
out-
lot of. I thought we was all gonna go with one.
No. Biggest. Because it's 2 conferences. That's why I said one.
Yeah, but
that's why I did. That's why I
Because in
did.
the West, if you don't get to the
What?
you gotta
Wait.
get to the finals.
So y'all putting y'all faith in the same James Harden who couldn't beat the Spurs without Kawhi Leonard? Explain why.
All right. Like I said, I say Houston for the West
But
because
Chris Paul, the injury prone Chris Paul? Let's see.
I'm saying this: if they're healthy, like I said, if they're healthy, I believe they can score.
Golden State has to make one adjustment and they'll sweep.
Yeah,
these
I know that,
No,
but
they-
I'm not sweep. I'm
no.
not saying sweep.
Guarantee this.
No, they won't.
Put Kevin Durant on James Harden is over. I guarantee you that.
Okay,
I guarantee
we got this
I
recorded.
guarantee
Kevin Durant can't
But I say, what I say with
We already seen it.
the first game, the difference between the first game and the next game, the first game Jordan Bell didn't play. That young boy is gonna be a piece. He can keep up with Capella.
At the end of the
Capella's
day-
not running
at
up
the
and down
end-
the court
at
against
the
that
end of
young
the
boy.
day,
I'm not.
the first game.
Capella not. Jordan Bell, he not running up and down the court. Without him, Jordan Bell's keeping up with him.
Do you see how Capella runs down the court now?
So that's what. Do you not see how
That's
Jordan
it.
Bell? Do you not see how Jordan Bell run
That's
up
a
and down
wash.
the court?
It's a wash.
Do you not see that young boy
So,
getting
listen,
above the
listen,
rim?
listen,
That young boy's a
listen.
beast.
Let me ask you a question. In the playoffs, you really think Golden State gonna let Houston get away with this?
Yeah, of course. We
What?
let them
What?
get away.
What do you mean, let them get away?
You
Yeah.
think they're gonna be hitting all these shots on Golden State in the playoffs?
Yes.
Bruh, people can't
What
match.
has Houston done for anybody to even believe in?
Well, first of all,
what has they done?
First of all, this is a new team. They have 3 new
I know we
players.
hear this
that's
every
gonna-
year, but what have they
You
done?
don't hear this every year
What have
because
they
it's not
done?
the same.
What have they done?
They're
What they
new
done?
players.
They don't have no MVP.
They're new
They don't have
players.
no championship pedigree.
They're new
they have
players.
They 2 all-stars are people who never made it nowhere. So
They're
what do
new
they have?
players on the team.
What do they
They're
have?
fifth
Honestly,
best
what do they
defensive
have?
team.
So you're saying that the fact that a triple-double performance from Westbrook makes Harden a less caliber type of MVP.
Who would you rather?
That's what he said.
If you
Is
had
that
to go,
what- is
if
that
you
what
had
he
to go
said?
against the grain, who would you rather in your corner, Russ or Harden?
Oh, I definitely want Russ.
All right then,
I definitely want Russ.
Russ, Draymond, and them not gonna get in his
The
head.
reason why I said Russ only because Russ plays defense. Him and PG in the back.
Say that again.
Him and PG.
Say that. No. What you said before.
Only reason why I give you Westbrook
Uh-huh.
is because Russ plays defense.
So who Harden gonna play on Golden State?
They don't have to do that, bro.
They're going to have to.
They don't. They don't.
Because the defenders that
Golden
they have,
State has not.
defenders that
That's
they
not
have
gonna
are
happen.
It's a
versatile.
different
That's not
team
gonna
when they get in
happen.
the playoffs.
You got Trevor Ariza who's soon what? Like
The
almost
same
50
Trevor Reason that got no love for the Lakers. I don't want to hear that. He's
I'm
older. I
just-
don't want to hear.
No. I'm
Yo,
saying.
that's crazy. He ain't get no love from the
Why is
Lakers.
this?
Players.
I'm telling you
He
this.
get no love
That
for the
there was
Lakers.
role players.
Why? Don't bring his name up.
He's
I don't want to
okay.
hear his name because you said Kobe and Paul. I don't want to hear Trevor Reason name now.
First of all,
I
we're
don't wanna-
diving into the team.
I don't want to hear Trevor
And I'm
Reason
not
name
even
damn near
bringing-
10 years
I'm not
later.
even bringing up
Not even
Kobe.
almost 10 years later.
Are you
Y'all bringing
ready?
up Trevor Reason.
Are you
That's
ready?
crazy.
Are you ready?
10 years, almost
Are you
10
ready?
years later.
Let me
All right,
ready.
go ahead. Go see.
Okay.
Talk your shit.
So once Trevor finds that campus spot that he loves to find in the corner, that's
You're
all,
not
that's all I
gonna
need
do
him
that
to
with Golden State.
Who's gonna guard
You're
him?
not gonna do that with Golden State.
Who's gonna guard
I
him?
promise you.
Who's
You're
gonna guard
not.
him?
Who's gonna guard Steph?
You think they're not
Who's
gonna? They're
gonna
gonna throw
guard?
Steph
Who's
Curry or
gonna guard?
Trevor Ariza.
Ask Chris Paul.
They're gonna throw Steph Curry or Trevor Ariza. You know
Hold on,
that?
let me answer the big question.
You got Steph Curry covering
Trevor Ariza. All Trevor Ariza do is shoot from the corners.
And you'll put KD on.
You can put KD and James Harden, and then you can put Klay Thompson on Chris Paul.
So
That's not
you're
good.
saying KD doesn't need help.
So let me ask you a question.
Nobody's gonna help ball.
So that's not what that. So that's not what
Nobody's
the
gonna help ball.
That's not what the JaVale McGee's and Zaza Pachulia and Jordan Bell
Nobody's
are
gonna help ball,
for.
but
That's what
KD
they're
hold
for.
on, hold on.
That's what they're there for.
KD, he's a great defensive player, bro. Awesome.
But that's not what that.
He can't-
The
he
help
can't
defense is the
guard.
shot
Harden is
blockers.
unguardable.
Who?
Harden is unguardable.
Where was we
Very
at
true.
versus Spurs?
He was also unguardable against
Where
the
was he?
Spurs. He was also
Game 6. Where he was at?
not game 6, but he was
that?
also
Where
unguardable
was
against
where
the
was
Spurs.
he in the
Game
NBA
five.
Finals?
Okay.
In
No,
2000?
No, game 5
Where was he
bugging.
at?
They had them and they
I'm
lost
gonna
in
talk
overtime.
about-
Yes.
October
Don't do that.
2000.
Missing it.
Game
Okay.
6 was,
Going
was
to
terrible
summer
overtime
18.
and game
What I'm
6.
seeing out of James Harden this year is something ridiculous, bro.
Way better player.
Even as great as he was,
all you
as
see out
great
of
as
James Harden is scoring. That's it. And passing. That's it. What else?
Wait, that's the
all
two
you-
main offensive categories. What else?
He
Scoring
ain't
and passing.
rebounding
What
nothing.
else?
Durant is
What
blocking
else?
something.
Okay, what did
Wait,
Curry do when Curry won the championship?
Who you
They
fear
won
more?
MVP.
Who do you fear more, Curry or Harden?
I can't say right
themselves?
now because actually this motherfucker Harden got more 3-pointers all time this
He's
year.
leading in 3-pointers.
And so
Steph Curry missed 9
Wait,
games.
wait, wait.
That's a
Before
bad comparison.
before-
By how much?
It was a lot.
It was by how much? By how
It was a
much?
lot. It was
Wait,
a lot.
hold on,
But
hold
who
on.
has the better team?
Hold on.
That's
Wait. Harden is close to 403 because I remember Steph hit that one year.
403.
I'm just saying
He's close to that.
But it's not even.
Is
It's only
he close
30.
to 400?
It's only 30 games
He's
in.
leading the league.
Wait, hold
right
on.
now.
I'm bugging.
It's only
Last time I
30
checked,
games in.
Steph Curry got 2 MVPs. Harden got this.
Okay,
No, he doesn't.
you got that.
He stole one.
I'll
of
give you
them.
that.
So you telling
I'll give you
He
me
that.
stole one of them.
I'll give you that.
you telling me Chris Paul and
Stole.
James Harden is a better combo than LeBron and Kyrie?
Yes.
Are you bugging?
Houston is
LeBron
better.
and Kyrie.
Houston is better than Cavs right now.
No, he didn't say that. He said
Because
about
they
the
couldn't
not
do
the
it, but
team.
Harden and Paul gonna do it?
What
I'm
you mean?
bugging.
Of course.
Absolutely, because Kyrie don't play D. You got CP.
Wait, James Harden play D?
James Harden's a better
I
player
think
than
it's
Kyrie. But James Harden's a better player than Kyrie, though. So that's it. That's right there. So there you go.
All right, so Cavs, yo, Phil, why you got the
Why you got the
Cavs?
Cavs, man? What's up with that?
But the biggest threat?
Because you got Batman in 23.
I think when
Anything is possible.
And who else?
Nobody but
I'm about to
him.
say they fall like flies.
Hopefully you're gonna say Isaiah
They
Thomas.
can't keep it out the lineup. I don't know who they're gonna put in the starting lineup coming playoffs.
And that's how good LeBron James
Isaiah
is.
Thomas.
That's how
That's
good
how
LeBron
good
James is.
I don't know
LeBron
that.
James is against the Eastern.
I'm gonna tell you
I don't know that because they don't know who
We'll
they
see.
starting lineup.
They don't play West Team.
They got
Yeah,
Jose.
they've been
But
getting
that's, but that's like saying that the West got to come to
They
the
got
East and play that
IT,
weak
right?
competition.
So who
Same
you
shit.
got?
but they
fucking
play
Dwayne
same
Wade.
shit.
No, when they play more
Who your
East
starting
teams.
five? You got Crowder. Like
Isaiah Thomas goes.
who you gonna
Crowder
go
did not show
who
up
you
like
going
people
to
thought
the,
he was
to the
gonna
playoffs
be.
with as your starting five?
Definitely did not.
It's only 30 games.
LeBron
in.
just saying it right
As
now.
of right now.
I'll give you that.
As of
LeBron is
now.
doing his thing
As of
because
now.
he has nobody else in that team that's gonna help him support.
LeBron does this every year. It's not impressive.
Okay.
He does this every year.
Okay.
Okay.
But one thing you do know about Bron,
right?
he gonna show up. We
He
don't know
get
that
more
about
rest.
Harden.
He get more rest in the game this year. Look like that he did prior. Like in that LeBron James.
Because they had a
He gets more rest.
They got small forwards.
They got ways to make him wrestle,
Yes.
and that's scary.
all these
That's
names
good.
on
That's
the team.
scary
That's
to me,
really,
bro.
really good.
That's why I say
All
that's
these
scary.
names-
Cleveland only has one problem,
What
and
is it?
that's ball rotation. They need to take the ball out of LeBron's hand a little bit more.
That's a
Isaiah
big
Thomas,
IT
hopefully.
gun.
Hopefully
But
Isaiah
that's
Thomas.
you gotta figure these things out. Houston has tons of problems. They don't have
What
championship.
problems do you know that they have?
They don't have championship pedigree. Now
Okay,
explain
how
that.
much other teams have?
They don't have championship
How much
pedigree.
other?
They have none.
Okay, see, does.
Boston has it. Boston has
What
it.
player
They have
on
Kyrie.
Boston? Whoa.
They have
What
Kyrie.
player
Cleveland
on
has
coach
it.
of Boston?
They have Kyrie.
Houston got it too.
Oh
That
my God.
Trevor Ariza.
Trevor Ariza.
I'm about to say Trevor. I'm about to say I think Trevor.
You're right. You're right. What's Trevor's stats in them fights?
Oh, yeah, exactly. But don't shit on my son. He's
Trevor Ariza has it.
I'm not gonna put my confidence in Lame Harden because he don't prove nothing.
Okay, he proves a lot.
He don't prove nothing.
Could have been Lame Harden.
That's
He
what
called
he
him
does.
Lame
Lame Harden.
We can call him
Skip Bayless.
Yo, so Shook. Nah, wait, cause we gotta Shook. We want you to talk, cause somebody gotta defend this Washington bullshit. So, but Shook, we need you to chime
he
in
said
first.
Washington.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. We're gonna make him. Shook said Washington too.
No, Shook said Cavs.
Shook said
Oh,
Cavs.
just that Cavs by
But we
I
got
explain Washington.
explain
No,
Washington.
no, hold on. Go sure. Go. Let's wrap
Shook,
up
why
with
you say the Cavs?
Because I was watching that Christmas game and I was like, without Steph and without Isaiah, if it was only a 3-point game, and I know Isaiah's gonna take a lot of them super shots, take away a lot of them super shots from J.R. Smith and the rest of them. I think the Cavs stand a good chance because you never know what you're gonna get with Isaiah Thomas. You're not gonna get the defense, but you know he's gonna give you 20, 29 points a game.
Okay. I don't know if he give you that with LeBron, but okay.
Steph is deferring too much to Kevin Garnett. Like Steph is acting like he's a veteran on his way out more than like a reigning 2-time MVP.
That's what you acting like?
Cause he injured?
He hurt though.
Fuck. Why play if you don't have to? That's your rest. Fuck it.
Right.
They
always do that in the year.
But all of that good shit. Hold on.
Again, we haven't seen Cleveland fall in
Time out.
So we don't know what they are.
But that's
what I was about to say.
They never been 100% yet.
And that's why I can't give y'all credit because y'all ain't pulled it together.
They're number 2
and
or 3.
look where my man got them still.
They're number 2 or 3 in the East, and they're not 100%. That's scary.
We talking about where again?
Wait, the East is weak. When we get back, that's a different conversation. But defend Washington.
The top half. Oh, because I think that Washington.
The bottom half of the West is whack too. If you're going to talk like that, but continue.
Now let me explain Washington. We got to hear this.
Yeah, we got to hear Washington.
I think that John Wall hasn't been healthy. You know,
stop laughing, yo. This nigga's stupid. Don't pay him no mind.
Disrespectful.
Don't pay him no mind.
John Wall and Bradley Bill.
Don't pay him no mind.
I believe is poison already. They was Game 7 away from the Eastern Conference
So
Finals.
how far can they go?
I think they go to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Washington
But
wins.
you said
no.
Yeah, you gotta say the finals. You said they. You just said Golden State. You gotta have them in the. Say you got them in the finals, my nigga.
I think that they can go to the Eastern Conference Finals.
Then you know they not Golden State biggest threat. That don't answer the question. If they Golden State biggest threat, you gotta say you got them in the finals, bro.
You saying this on camera, dog?
Yeah, you saying a lot of shit. You saying on camera,
dog.
You just say
you got them in the finals, my nigga.
I got them going to Cleveland and beating Cleveland.
So you got them in the finals.
Yeah.
Say you got them in the finals. Back up what you say. That's it. Put the big boy shorts on and back up what they say.
John Wall and Bradley Bill gonna do their thing.
That's it.
And I think that the trade deadline.
If they can put DeAndre Jordan up, I get them hope.
The trade deadline gonna.
I get them hope.
The trade deadline gonna be good.
You think Washington could beat Boston?
I don't know. I give them hope.
It was Game 7 against them last year.
But it's a different Boston team.
You're right.
But I get them hope.
Another sleeper team in Toronto. Nobody talk about it.
No,
Toronto is not a playoff team. I don't want to hear that.
Whoa,
they're not a playoff team. They don't do nothing.
They're gonna make the
Get out there. They lost in the first round. Then they lost in the second round. Then they lost in the final. It's not order, so you think they're gonna make it to the finals now.
So why we not saying the same thing about Houston? They do the same shit.
You right.
You right.
I wasn't gonna say that. Sure, you right.
No.
You right.
You got this dude trying to look like Harden, son. What kind of shit is this, my nigga? This is crazy, son. This is crazy, son. Yo, when Eminem made Stain, he was joking. That's what that shit was joking, man.
That's crazy. Wait, what did you say? Wait, somebody, you said something. I said we gotta come back to that. What did you just say?
About the Eastern Conference.
Yes. So this is not even a topic. This is just people love to say the East is weak. Is that still what people think?
I think the East
this year, no.
This year or last year? How was it? The
East is getting better, bro. It is, but I still think that most times out of not, if it's not Cleveland coming out the East, then it's going to the West for a championship. I don't think.
What about Golden State is doing the same thing?
So that mean the West is weak because Golden State.
I don't think
Golden State came out 3 years in a row.
I'm telling you that this is y'all opinion. Y'all think Golden State is guaranteed to get there. I don't. I think that they're gonna have a tough road this year.
Who was the team again?
I said either it's gonna be OKC that takes it from them, or it's gonna be Houston.
Yo, you laughing at this Houston
in my
shit?
Opinion,
You
bro.
bugging, bro. You bugging.
And y'all, and I'm glad this is on camera.
Yo, when it come playing time, we rewatch this shit, and it's gonna be lit.
When we come back in June, we gonna bring up.
And if James Harden choke again, then what?
And if we win MVP again, what you gonna do?
Not again. If you win MVP for the first time, don't say it again.
Where you won MVP?
Don't say it
They
again.
got stolen from him twice.
Who stole it from him?
Got stolen from him twice.
You can't say somebody average
last year
triple
Steph
double.
Russell Westbrook average triple double.
What that mean?
That's a different topic. We're not gonna do that. We come back to that. We gonna come back to that.
You talking about Harden choking? Everybody knew where the ball was going. Like we knew that the ball.
So you don't think you don't know where the ball going now?
Thank you.
You don't
know.
Because
do you know CP3? You guarantee CP3 gonna be there?
Bruh.
How many times he been hurt? Tell me, how many times he been hurt?
Bruh, you're right. We don't know.
So you know CP3 gonna be there?
We don't know.
All right. I'm just saying. Was he not hurt for the Clippers in the playoffs?
We don't know if Wade gonna be there. We don't know if
you're gonna say, don't say Steph Curry, the nigga that been to 3 finals. You can't compare him to Chris Paul. Chris Paul never got out the second round. Don't compare them to him. They not in the same. All right, but you're bringing up injuries for a nigga that got two MVPs and 2 titles. Don't do that. I'm saying Chris Paul, because Chris Paul been hurt more recent than Steph Curry. Steph Curry,
hold on. Let me tell you
right now together.
Let me tell you this.
Like I said,
hold on. I'll take a hurt Steph Curry over a healthy Chris Paul any day.
Oh damn, that's
any day.
That's hurtful.
Any day. Any day. Any day. And the same way with Durant and Harden. I'll take a hurt KD over a healthy Harden any day.
Disrespectful. You heard
That's hurt. Any day.
Disrespectful.
Any day.
You go around the table looking faces, bro.
His disrespect, his opinion. If you want disrespect, what you call him, lame Harden? I like that nigga. Shit fire. That shit fire, bro. I ain't gonna fire. Shit that fire.
But I don't know that, bro.
So what they gonna do? What they gonna do? Who? The Houston Rockets. What they gonna do?
So who you think between Houston and OKC, who's the bigger threat?
OKC.
I say OKC. Because I think defense.
But he said
Rockets and star power. You have to have star power to beat them.
top 5 defensively.
I don't believe in OKC.
What you talking about star power?
Who's gonna beat them without star power? Tell me.
Do you think all three?
What does star power do for a team?
Who was the closest thing to beating them?
What does star power do for a team?
What teams win without star power?
What does star?
What
did
teams
he
win?
just say? Did you say what was the closest team beating?
And Melo was there 1 year. Y'all said
these are still stars.
So these are people who haven't got over that hump. So only people that have that is you.
You got three. You got all three of them been to the conference finals. Russ been to the finals.
Russ been there multiple times.
Yeah, but he been to the finals.
Paul George been to conference finals a few times.
Talk to me. When?
Against Miami.
Oh, okay.
But hey, talking about,
you knew that was.
Hey, talking about, this is just to throw in the OKC convo, whatever.
What round Harden went home last year?
Second. But this is. Do you think OKC is gonna stay together past the trade deadline?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now that they're picking it up, if they continue, yeah. I didn't think so a couple weeks ago. Now they're picking it up. I think so.
Alright, so moving
trade
on.
deadline is gonna be.
So then that's gonna be a topic for next week if y'all want to talk the trade deadline, because that'd be a little closer.
My man transitioned into it good. My man should. He was speaking about IT. We don't know his role yet. We don't know how he's gonna fit into pieces. Mm-hmm. So the next question is, what is IT's role on the Cavs on his return? Because he's due back here the next week?
Right, yeah, a couple of right this week, by the end of this week. I think IT gonna be the starting point guard.
Okay, of course.
I think IT's gonna add. When IT come back, I say 5 to 10 game winning streak. I say he gonna spark a 5 to 10 game.
I don't think they should bring him back for Boston. For the Boston game.
You know that's what they're gonna.
I don't think they should do that. That's a bad move.
You know they're gonna try to aim.
That's a bad move.
That's
too much emotion.
They owe that to him.
Nah,
they don't
need that. Save that for the playoffs.
Because they say he could have came back.
We don't need that.
Because he was dressed for the Christmas game. I'm saying he was dressed for the Christmas game.
Nah, don't do it. We don't need that.
And they need that for ratings, so they definitely gonna play him that game.
Don't play him the Boston game.
Bring
him back the game after. He's been ready.
I think he. Like I said, I think he's gonna spark a 5 to 10 game winning streak for them.
Some people think
my thoughts on IT is that it's gonna be 2 to 3 months before he's in that rotation before we figure out long term that team's chemistry or the identity. The reason why I say that is playoffs, because once you get IT back, you take a guy who was superstar status on
superstar status for one season.
I can only go off your last showing. So if that's the case, he was that type of caliber last year.
He should have won MVP
before he got injured.
I never say he should have won MVP.
Oh my God.
I never said that. I say he should have been a higher candidate.
Yeah, because he wasn't.
He
didn't finish in the top.
the whole year Russell should win.
He didn't finish the top 3. He didn't finish the top 3.
But IT, he's gonna be a big piece coming back, and we got to figure out how he comes back off of that injury. He's gonna be the same player that he was in Boston, coming off it was a leg injury, right? Hip injury.
Gotta see it.
You don't need IT to average 29 though. He's playing with LeBron.
All right.
All you need is
solid 15.
Yeah, you don't. People think you need the same IT. You don't need that.
You think he's gonna try to go 15 points when you trying to get a contract?
No, I'm saying, but
I'm just saying what you think he needs. What you think he's gonna try to do?
I don't know what he's gonna try to do, but I'm saying what he needs is a solid 15.
He's gonna have to learn to pick and choose when he attacks, because of course it's a LeBron team, so the ball's gonna be in LeBron's hands. That's the point guard of the team.
Yeah.
So
IT's gonna have his moments with LeBron off the court.
Can IT play off the ball and score when he needs to score? Yeah. That's the biggest question.
IT can shoot. He guys just get his open shots and hit them when
he play off of the ball? Because that wasn't his role.
It wasn't Chris Paul's, but he had to adjust to it too.
This is true.
Wait a minute. He did play off the ball in Phoenix. It was 3-point guard.
He played off the ball in Boston too.
Yeah.
3 point guards.
But Marcus Smart ran a little bit of point also.
Like you said, which you was right. He was a player who played off the screen.
He played a lot off the screens. A lot of
things. A lot, G.
It was, but in the fourth quarter. But throughout the game, you had Marcus Smart running the point.
And he was a different player in Phoenix. But you're right, he did play with
Sacramento. He didn't get enough. Like I said, I think playing with LeBron James is a different thing. He got to hit his shots. He's gonna get a lot of open shots playing with LeBron. He just got to hit them.
Like CT said, once LeBron put the shoulder down, once he gets
LeBron's gonna find you. Hey, LeBron, look at Kyle Korver.
But you gotta think.
Look at Kyle Korver.
Kyle, that's his game. That's
but on other teams, you thought this nigga was dead.
Ooh.
Kyle Korver went before he came to Cleveland. What was he really doing?
Right before, but then that time.
It was like 3 years ago in Atlanta. And after Atlanta broke up, no, Chicago. He wasn't. Chicago. That was Atlanta.
Yeah.
Chicago. He wasn't relevant. Don't do that.
What you mean? I'm saying he was the same type of player there.
No, but he wasn't as relevant. He wasn't as relevant as he is in Cleveland.
Because he
hasn't been this relevant since the Sixers, or maybe Atlanta. All right, whatever you can say Atlanta. Since he got that bum ass All Star thing, but whatever.
But Atlanta, he was like a third, fourth option.
Yeah.
So it was other players to worry about. It wasn't just him.
It's the same thing now. He's in that same. Like I'm saying, he's in that realm again. You understand what I'm saying? And you sitting there. Like I said, I think IT might spark a little. You know what I mean? A little momentum. Rah. 5-10 game.
So basically, they're gonna be a better team going forward with him.
That's more offense.
Yeah, they're definitely better.
And they should keep him in the offseason.
I don't know about you're jumping ahead. I don't care about that.
I went ahead and then I went ahead.
I don't care about that. I don't care about that. That's his money. Get his money however. I don't care where he gets it from. I don't think Cleveland has enough money to pay him what he wants. So I don't think he stayed in Cleveland regardless. They don't have the money he wants. The only way they have the money he wants is LeBron leaves. You understand what I'm saying? Because IT wants that big. He wants, nigga, he saw Mike Conley get the bag. He saw Mike Conley get the bag. IT want the bag.
He's going to bounce.
Yeah, he want the bag. He saw IT get, I'm not going to compare him to Russ get the bag or Steph getting the bag. He saw Mike Conley get the bag. IT wants that bag.
He want the bag.
So I don't think he's staying in Cleveland regardless because Cleveland can't give him that bag. But I just hope where IT goes, he can continue what he did in Boston. Because when you get that bag, that's a different type of pressure. You play. It's a different playing with the chip on your shoulder and not a chip going. Now you the nigga.
Gucci.
You said what?
I said chip going, he Gucci.
No, the chip gives you that drive. Now you got the bag. You like fuck it. I got the bread.
Money, got the money.
Like niggas not gonna have him as a pressure. Like IT has to win a title.
About IT, T?
IT should fit in. I believe once he come back, get the pressure of LeBron. IT can play a point guard and get everybody involved.
Okay.
Yeah, he definitely played point guard.
He should start, but I think he come with that bench team. He worked. He seemed way better with that bench.
Yeah, him and Wade might be a nice little bench combo. I ain't gonna hold you.
So you think that man's
come
going
on the bench?
He's not gonna go on the bench, but I think him and Wade would like be a nice little bench combo.
You can't forget Derrick Rose is coming back.
I think Derrick Rose would fit better as a starter.
Rose is coming back.
Cause you got more shooters.
If you have Rose and Wade coming off your bench, that's
a nice little backcourt.
That's a nice backcourt.
Either IT and Wade, I think that's a nice little backcourt. My son Wade showed a little flashy. He held me down fantasy for a week.
But that's an asterisk because we still don't know if that man can play 10 games consecutively. So
cool.
My man D-Rose.
Oh yeah, shout out representative.
So he was ready to laugh at me,
put
right?
The same thing about Chris Paul. We don't know if Chris Paul gonna make the playoffs.
Chris
Paul is like Blake. They get hurt every year.
No, they don't.
Every year. When was the last time Chris Paul didn't get hurt?
It's not every year. That's just.
All right, when was the last time he didn't get hurt?
Just exaggerating, but it's okay.
All right, the last couple of years.
Last couple of years. Very true.
For a minute though.
Very true.
At least like
last
5, 6 maybe.
Okay, but people get hurt. It's KD
so,
got hurt last year.
That's the IT. What's next? What we got next?
So
Those are champions.
We got the big
MVP.
topic next with the big baller league.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
What's the idea? What's your thoughts on that?
Yo, I think my son LeVar Ball is a fucking genius.
He is.
I'm gonna keep it. I think
if he can pull it off, he's a genius.
If he can pull this off,
it's hard though. You
like
gotta
I said,
you got to find a way to pay these players.
He's gonna find. They got money. They're gonna find a way to sponsor. They're gonna get sponsors. They getting money.
Okay.
They just.
He is.
Lonzo just bought the nigga a drop top Rolls Royce for $250,000.
That's Lonzo money.
I'm just saying. You think Lonzo not gonna fund the league with pops?
No.
Yeah, but
But
hold
on. How much you think he cost to fund the league?
No, I don't know. But it's baby steps. It's not gonna happen. He probably taking meetings as we speak.
This shit will never happen.
I don't know.
Never. It would never happen.
It's going to be tough.
It would never happen.
It's a good idea, though.
It's a good idea.
It's a great idea.
I think he should have just not said it.
Y'all remember when Vince McMahon had the XFL?
He had it though. He got it off the
But
ground.
he's a billionaire though.
He got it off the
It's two
ground.
different things. He's a
But it's a
billionaire.
different.
He's a
But
billionaire.
it's a lot of kids that do not
Got
want to
off
go
the
to
ground.
college. Did you see the Ben Simmons fucking documentary, bro? Ben Simmons kept it a funky.
But you know what's
Niggas
gonna
did
have
his
to happen,
first.
right?
He did his first
But who
semester.
is going to play for
That's what I'm about to say.
LeVar Ball?
You never know.
No.
As
What
a
I'm
young
saying
nigga,
is-
hold on. As a young nigga coming from poverty, that's gonna go to college not making shit. He could start making a little bit of bread right there. It's gonna be that nigga.
It's gonna
son.
be a copycat though. You're gonna have to see it work first.
That's what I'm
and then
saying.
You're gonna
You
start
not, he
seeing
probably
the
not gonna
value.
get the top.
You're gonna-
He probably not gonna get the top
You're gonna have to
dog.
see
But he
what-
gonna get that hungry. Why
He
you
gonna get niggas out of Wingate Park?
Nah.
He gonna get.
He gonna get some. He gonna get.
Your man looked at Cube and saw what Cube did.
Exactly.
That's what he said. Hey, I didn't
Exactly.
think
That's
about
a good though.
Exactly.
That's a good idea too.
And now he put it.
But the difference is Ice Cube have the money.
he did.
LeVar don't have that. So how he gonna fund it?
Like I said,
And it's a different target. You get him ex players who's thirsty for bread.
Exactly.
Versus
There's a
people-
difference
You
between.
thirsty.
so you don't think these young, so you don't think these young niggas who got us, these young niggas coming from a single parent, never met their pops, hungry to feed their moms, a little 3,000 a month, 10,000 a month, not gonna help their situation.
Like Lenny Cook?
Yo,
Shout out to my son Lenny Cook.
Nah, let it go. He's taking backhand bread. That's the difference.
Question.
He
That's
finna-
like taking
No, that's
backhand
not.
bread.
This would be legal money.
question.
LeVar
You
ain't
think
got
that
it,
shit
though.
don't happen now?
Not
It-
right.
I don't know when. He
you don't
didn't
think-
come out. He
you
didn't
don't-
say when it's gonna
you don't
happen.
think I'm
So
making-
he
That's why I
has.
say
He
he
didn't
should
know
not
when.
say
You don't think
nothing.
a Michigan State, a Kentucky, a Michigan
Those
is
They're
gonna
gonna
get the bread
try to
right
knock
now?
him over.
They're gonna still get those.
But then
points.
you, but now,
You're not
when,
taking
but
the
now
players
when
from
you,
those
I,
places.
but now, but now when you start meeting more kids like Ben Simmons who only go to school for a semester and he's fucking up the whole program because he didn't go to, he stopped going to class. So now it's looking like, what's the point of me being in? So his quote unquote scholarship was a waste.
Stories like
You get
that
what I'm
only
saying?
come around every once in like 2
No, because there's only one nigga that got balls to keep it 100.
No, but
If
stories
Ben
specifically.
Simmons never made it, we never heard that stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
The only
But
reason
niggas, but Ben Simmons
couple
knew he was
stories
gonna be
like
the number one pick.
Brandon
Regardless,
Jennings-
that's why
Jennings-
he said, "I'm not."
Brandon Jennings didn't go to college. He said, "I'm not going."
He said, yo, Ben Simmons said,
No,
yo,
but
Moutier.
overseas you make bread.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Lonzo,
He said make
it took
bread.
niggas a year to get the shoes.
No,
Imagine-
but they said
imagine,
that. They said
imagine,
that. They said that was gonna be a year. They said it.
imagine what's gonna take
But
a
that's
nigga.
like I said,
That's
we
a
do
problem.
like I said, we do a clothing line. Sometimes shit is made to order, my nigga. They had to get the order so they can fund the brand to
Dog.
make the sneakers. Right or wrong.
What was
Yeah.
that luchador wrestling shit they used to have back in the day?
What?
You
Never
can't
heard of
compare that to that fucking.
Never heard of it.
You did.
I know he's over. I don't know the name of it.
You
but I
think
know
that? You think that the NBA and the NCAA gonna make this nigga eat?
But
Right.
you gotta,
Not they
if
pocket?
they can get enough people to back them,
And they already
if they
talk-
can get enough people to back them, my nigga, it can
That's-
go
it's gonna
down.
take a
That's
while.
already
It's gonna-
conversation.
it's a long
They're
shot,
talking about
but-
trying to pay
It's a long shot.
players in college.
If they pay,
And if he do that, that's
no,
what's gonna
if
happen.
they,
That's
that's,
exactly
but
what's gonna
if,
happen.
but that's the, even if he does that, he still help these young kids
Yeah, but
out.
he ain't get no paper.
Yeah,
He's still gonna get.
He started a league that
You think he's struggling?
Who?
Lonzo Ball.
His son bought him new feet.
No, but before that, all three of them had fly V's, my nigga.
From the son.
No,
No, he
before
didn't.
he made it to the league.
So where LeVar got the money from?
I don't
No,
know.
they all really
They
well
can't.
off. They
My
all
nigga, the
off.
big baller
They
brand
all
been out.
off.
The big baller brand before the sneakers, shirts and hat. They been making. They been had merch before this nigga
He's
came in the
well off.
league.
He's
Look
well
up his
off.
network.
Look up his network. Like I said, he been getting money. He's not like he's broke.
Alright,
Yo,
where
shit,
can you
yo,
say
shit,
where
what
you
you
got
got,
money?
No,
from?
I don't know.
I
He
don't
got the
know.
money, but they
That
been
man-
well off. They
that
never
man got
been
some
broke.
Shit, what you think, bro?
But I don't think
So
his
why-
bread,
so
his
why-
bread not enough to fund the league though. Not his.
No, his bread.
He's gonna have
That's
to
why
get
you gotta get
connections.
sponsors
Yes.
and other people behind.
So why they ain't had a big crib until what's the name got drafted?
No, they had a
Well,
crib. They had the crazy crib.
Why
They
ain't
had a
had
crib.
it, the big mansion till Duke got?
Because he probably had to make sure. That's the difference. He was well off. He's not. He
Yeah,
was
really.
well off. He's not NBA
He was
rich
really
nigga, but he was well off.
California.
Not well off.
No,
though.
he was. No, they had bread.
They didn't live in the bro. They lived in
They
Chino
had
Hills.
bread.
That's
Chino
not a
Hills,
broke part of
They had
California.
bread.
Yo,
They
shit.
had bread.
Yo, shit, you a fan or not?
Wait,
bro?
what year he moved to Chino Hills?
I don't know.
Well, he been playing.
You saw
They
Blue
been
Chip.
playing.
He
You
been
got them
playing.
niggas like, yo, I know your son gonna make it. Hey, yo, I
Oh,
know
you
you
think
the M.
Yeah.
stop.
Now,
I
that's
know
how it
you are
works.
him. $1
That's
million
how it works.
for your
Definitely
high
right.
school son to
It
come.
does
That's
work
how
that-
it
it does work
works.
that way.
Okay.
Blue chip was a.
Ain't
I
LeBron
like
had
Blue Chip.
the Hummer?
The Hummer.
Where he got it
They
from?
didn't get no
He
fucking
gave his
crib.
mother,
Nigga was
gave his
staying at the
mother.
coach crib.
He gave his mother.
They ain't give my son
Cause
no
the
house.
crib too hot. Nigga,
I'm
you
just
can't give a
saying,
nigga like
yeah,
LeBron a
still.
crib.
Right.
Yeah,
You
got
give a
Bruce
nigga-
in the coach crib.
You give a nigga like Lenny Cook the crib.
You got big time boosters out here, bro.
And that's the niggas LeVar LeVar going to find him. Lenny Cook did.
Lenny Cook was a talented nigga though.
There's nothing wrong with Lenny Cook. Lenny Cook was actually killing Melo and Braun. Stop.
Yeah, we gotta get Phil. We gotta get Sugar.
How much? That's
Well,
not
man,
bad.
but that's not
I
enough.
guarantee you, Lonzo cut that. Now you give him every cent of that.
Stop.
4 minutes.
So you're a fan or not, shit?
Hold on, I'm about to look at something.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a fan of it. I think he's just using it to cover up the mistake he made with his sons.
Oh, that makes sense.
Well, yeah, if Thing wouldn't have never stole that shit, he would have probably still been on UCLA. They would still have the same
UCLA,
track.
that probably would have been they trying to go. But the way Gilbert Arenas broke that shit down makes sense.
Don't you know that everybody you name is like has been?
Gilbert Arenas got caught with the hammer. He was nice. Don't do that.
was nice. Yeah.
Gilbert Arenas had a nice little run. Don't do
That's
that.
might be going to the
Don't do
big
that.
three.
8-0 to Hibachi.
I think the Wizards still paying that nigga.
I think his contract just finished. I think his contract just finished like a year ago or some shit like that. A year or two ago. His contract just finished. They just finished paying him more.
Who's taking him out the playoffs again?
Here we go.
That was LeBron?
Anyway.
That was LeBron taking him out the playoffs?
But like I said, the way the same Larry Hughes you brought up. How y'all niggas always forget what they doing? The way y'all niggas bring up niggas and then forget y'all bring up niggas.
My point to Larry Hughes wasn't like a strong comparison. Not saying that he was a dope player.
But you bring him up for LeBron,
so you can.
So he done had Antoine Jameson?
And they had a big three.
And Karan Butler.
And Butler.
Karan Butler.
No. Bigger question, who LeBron had?
Booby Gibson.
That one was shooting the lights out though.
Anyway.
I bet. Oh, wait, hold on. Why we all Gilbert Arenas? How you got that nickname? Hibachi.
Because he said, I don't know.
How you got? Yo, sure. Break down how Gilbert Arenas got his nickname, man. Hibachi.
Hibachi's the knife they used to cut up Kobe's steak.
And what he did to Kobe again, I forgot.
He dropped 60.
And Kobe was hating on that shit.
And that's why they called him Hibachi.
Kobe was hating on that
Kill
shit.
Kobe.
Kobe was like, yo, he just take bad shots. I remember Kobe was hating on that performance. Kobe's like, he just take bad shots. How can you do that to your team? This is coming from a nigga that
You talking about defensive Kobe?
No, you talking about the nigga who missed the most field goals in the NBA history. That's fucking crazy, nigga.
How many
The shit
rings
niggas say.
Kobe got?
Don't matter.
How many rings Kobe got? How many rings Gil got?
None.
Okay then, enough said. Next
What
time.
the fuck? Rings on me. Tim Duncan got 5, so why he not better than Kobe?
So Bill Russell got one.
Next time.
13.
I'm saying that because this man dropped 6.
Bill Russell don't have no 13 rings, though?
Oh no, sorry.
11.
So,
Y'all bring that up.
no, we gotta get that one.
Moment of silence.
Moment of silence.
This nigga, yo, like Charles Barkley said, this nigga Bill Russell rolling over his grave, nigga.
Bill Russell.
Bill Russell rolling over his grave right now, nigga.
Yo, next show, we need to research how many people drop 50 on Kobe.
But like I said,
Quite a few.
you not good. You can't bring up the rings. Nigga, Tim Duncan don't get this pride for the rings. Tim Duncan got 5 rings and what? 3? He got 3 Finals MVP and 2 regular season MVP.
And a better finals record.
5-1 in the finals.
And this nigga don't get talked about. Why not? Why he don't get up there? Shaq got 4 rings, 3 Finals MVP.
Alright, so you know what? There's a good debate. Does championship mean? Does it define your whole legacy? Championship.
It defines.
Robert Horry 7-0 in the finals.
It defines a big piece of it.
Oh, yeah.
That's good though.
Stop and stop.
It's a big piece of it.
So why is Tim Duncan not? Why is Tim Duncan not in that
It's not the
conversation?
only piece.
Huh? So why is he not in that conversation though?
I'm not saying that he's not.
So
I never hear Tim Duncan when they say Jordan, Kobe, Ron. I never hear Tim Duncan, but I never hear Tim Duncan.
For the best ever?
Yeah, why not?
He the best power forward ever. All right.
Tim Duncan is ahead of Kobe.
To you?
I got Duncan ahead of Kobe.
I got Duncan too.
Okay.
I got Shaq
I
too.
got Duncan. I forgot.
I got Shaq.
But it's only a couple. Like those ticks right there, 8 and
The
10.
only 2 I'm fighting with is Elijah and Kobe. I don't know who goes where. So if I flip either or, that could be 10. But I don't know who goes where. But
Elijah goes ahead of Kobe.
Larry Bird is better than Kobe.
Yeah, I told you.
Charles Barkley's better than Kobe. He don't got no rings.
Whoa.
I'm going. Charles Barkley's an animal. What y'all got? Nah, what you gotta say? You gotta understand something. Chuck was a 6'4" power forward, my nigga.
So you got Chuck. Wait, so you got Chuck in your top 10?
Yeah, Chuck is a beast, my nigga.
No, he don't. You got him.
He have to.
Yeah, I never finished my top 10.
No, it's just a man.
No.
But I'm saying Chuck was a beast.
Okay, I don't agree that he.
Chuck was coming to the league dunking on niggas like it was nothing.
Yes, he
Chuck
was.
was a beast. Nigga, they changed the rule because of Chuck. Chuck is a beast,
not saying
nigga. You
he
can't
wasn't.
back down for
Not
5 seconds because of Chuck, man. If Chuck had rings,
Shaq,
if Chuck, no, that's because of.
Because of Shaq.
No, because of Charles Barkley, nigga. Charles Barkley used to back niggas down forever. They changed that.
second rule wasn't really. That came
After Charles Barkley, nigga. That's because of Charles. Sorry for saying that so much. Because of Charles. No, because of Charles Barkley.
No, Charles Barkley.
It's Charles Barkley who used to back. Why he came back down for 5 seconds? Because of Barkley. Barkley used to back.
But that's your opinion.
But I'm like I said, if Charles Barkley had rings, I guarantee you he'd be in that conversation.
Well, if he would have won ring, he would have had more better performances in the finals.
So no, you got
And he would have been.
Charles Barkley in my top 10.
Yeah, but where now? Because we don't know your 5.
I would have to think.
Where's your
But
6,
he's in
7,
my
8,
top
9,
10.
10?
He's better than Kobe Bryant.
Alright,
You
I got Kobe.
You already got
at
3.
12.
Oh, he's not in.
He's not Kobe. Not in my top 10.
drunk.
You drunk.
I can never touch
Charles Barkley is a 6'4". Charles Barkley is a 6'4" nigga guarding 6'10" niggas.
But one thing you have to take in mind with Kobe is he didn't start good and he didn't end great. So you have to knock those off of his legacy.
But the ending great, you're obviously talking about injuries, and that's where you come.
I know, but it's still in your career. If Jay was to put out a whack album today, it would count.
But it's not about whack. If you injured, it's not.
It don't matter. It don't matter. Those are considered bad years. So like I said, with Kobe's first 3 years, those were bad years, right or wrong? His last 2 years were bad, right?
What is bad?
So now we gotta. What is bad? When you're averaging 13 points. When you're averaging 7. When you're averaging 13.
What is the reason that he averaged 7 points?
He came off the bench.
Okay, he was a bench player.
Yeah.
Were the Lakers successful?
No.
Yeah, they were. They was going to the playoffs and he was averaging 8 against Utah.
Okay, so what I'm saying is that was his role. He can't do better than what he was allotted.
How much James Harden average coming off the bench?
I don't remember.
Okay.
He won 6 Man of the Year.
He won. Did he win Rookie of the Year?
No, he didn't win.
Who beat him for Rookie of the Year?
Definitely not.
Who beat him for Rookie of the Year? You
So-
sure about that?
So
Who beat him?
I don't remember, but I don't remember that being one of his accolades. But I remember arguing with this nigga about it. But what I'm saying is, what is a bad season? Because he wasn't allotted the minutes
You
to
gotta
play
understand,
better.
you
If
gotta-
you only got 10,
who fault is
15
that?
With the coaching staff, they think that Eddie Jones is better than the
well,
rookie
that's
coming up.
who fault is that?
All right, come on now. Come on. You know what's
I
going
explain the
on.
year after then. Why he averaged 13 years
That's
after
what.
that.
Oh, that's what I was alluding to. What happened the year after? Did he start?
What happened the year after he averaged 19? Explain that.
When did he start starting in the league?
Pieces there. You still had the
No,
Knicks.
Eddie Jones left soon
So
after.
Eddie Jones was that much better than Kobe Bryant?
No, not all that time.
I'm
But
saying.
the first couple of years, they had him starting over. But I don't know what happened after he started starting. Shaq came and
what other superstar
Here we go.
missed the playoffs after winning 3 championships? This is very important.
Well, that don't matter.
That does matter.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't matter.
So-
It doesn't happen like that.
So why we give him a pass for that?
What, after missing the...
No, after
he
winning
said three.
championships, missed the playoffs. What other superstar that happened to?
Well,
Dirk, right? Did Dirk go?
Dirk won the championship. He missed the playoffs a couple times, but
He
it was a
got
couple
drafted.
years
He
after.
got drafted 09, right?
Did Dirk
Yeah.
go?
Oh,
James Harden.
so then Tyreek took it.
Tyreek Evans? Wow, that's wild.
Okay, Dirk and who up?
Tyreek averaged.
So you
25.
put
That's just coming out the top of my head.
so you
But
putting Dirk in that class
you
with
said
Kobe in
something.
there?
He's a Hall of Famer. He's
Are you
He's
putting
not
Dirk
all
in the
time
class
great.
with those?
He's about top 20.
who? Dirk?
No, he's not in the top
I
20.
know.
Dirk is somewhere in the 40s, 50s. He ain't in his 20s, man. How's that disrespectful?
You gotta check the numbers. I
Dirk
don't know.
ain't
Yeah, you gotta
dead.
check
So
it out.
you gonna put Dirk before Wade?
No, I did not put Dirk before.
I think Dirk is the best international player we had got in this game.
That's true.
And I don't know if that's 50.
Paul Gasol's up there. Paul Gasol's decent.
Dirk Nowitzki's better.
But
than
Dirk is better.
I don't know if that's 50.
Tim Duncan
I had to
technically
write-
is an international player.
I would have to write that out.
Technically, I'm just saying technically he's an
You
international
gotta,
player.
you gotta look at the boys. Dirk ain't better than Kevin Durant. He ain't better than Steph Curry all time. Hell no. They better than him.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay. I
So
agree.
he's somewhere in the 50s. He's not in. Don't make it seem like Dirk. One ring, what? One Finals MVP, one MVP.
That's a lot. That's a lot
can't
more than
put
a
you there.
lot of
Top
players.
6 in scoring.
Is Dirk better than my man Charles Barkley?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Don't
That's
laugh
it.
at the Charles
I'm
Barkley.
not. No, I'm laughing because of
Barkley's
Kobe.
a-
I like Chuck. Chuck is
that
really
beast.
good. I don't think he's top 10.
Charles Barkley's a beast, nigga.
Chuck is not top 10. But
Barkley's
that's
a
my opinion. That's
beast.
my
Yo, well,
You
y'all
got a
like
pretty
to go
high
out on a
list.
limb, boy. Y'all go out
Charles
on
Barkley's
a
a beast.
Everybody got a list, like you
Charles
said.
Barkley's a
He's
beast.
got some niggas. They don't. He don't have. Well, you got Magic. He don't have Magic in his top 10, but he has Charles.
You don't have Magic in your top 10, but you have Charles Barkley?
That's his list.
If you say yes, I'm not looking this way for the rest of
Magic
the
Johnson's overrated, God.
Listen, no, but that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying how lists are different. I was just pointing out to say how lists are different.
And then Magic Johnson.
Magic Johnson. What you about to say?
Drafted to the Lakers, like,
Okay.
and it was not even like a
No, but he said you gotta put that in consideration
You
too.
drafted to
Kobe and Shaq had each other. Magic had Kareem. Who Barkley had?
He had at the beginning he had Dr. J, Moses Malone, Mo
The
Cheek.
Sixers niggas
but
won a
those
championship
before he came. Before he came.
That's before he became Barkley. But I give you that.
He got drafted by some good niggas, but then when they was going, it was his squad and he was still balling.
I'm not saying he's not good. He's not top 10.
Magic.
Magic overrated.
The last topic, let's wrap it up with that
Magic
championship.
overrated, son.
That's a good
You don't think Magic overrated, sir?
Obviously, that's
I'm not talking. No. Magic is overrated.
He's overrated, my nigga.
What's overrated? He should be top 5.
Overrated
Because he's top 5. He's not.
This is how you could be overrated and still good.
Yeah, he's
Okay,
good.
like,
but he's overrated.
Perfect example.
I don't think you think he's
Kobe, Michael. Michael is here, Kobe is here.
Okay.
Which means Kobe's overrated. Now, if you look at LeBron and you look at Magic,
Where that down to go? Okay, good.
I want to try
Because
to
they
missed that.
What's your logic?
because they say Kobe is the closest thing to Michael, right? Based off a style of play.
Yeah, that's what they
Okay,
say.
yeah,
Based on
but-
style.
Ranking them, you would never put them near each other.
No.
I saw on Hoop Dynasty.
You know, who Dynasty?
Okay, that's who are we?
That's like back page.
No, it's
dog.
not.
Nigga said,
Stop.
Hoop
I saw
Dynasty,
on Hoop Dynasty that they had Kobe on the Mount
Alright, what is Hoop Dynasty?
It's a basketball site.
No, because when I use the other side, y'all said I could.
No,
Yeah, that's a fact.
No.
That's a fact.
The site that you use was not.
But what is Hoop Dynasty?
You ever shit?
You heard of
Say
Hoop
no,
Dynasty?
that's that.
I have not.
So you
ever
can't.
heard of Hoop
No,
Dynasty?
nobody
You heard of Hoop
No,
Dynasty?
so you can't say, but you can't knock my site and then you just say
I'm not
bullshit.
just like his
Back page. That's back page. That's back
I'm
page
not
of the
just-
NBA. That's
I'm
back
not
page of
just like
NBA
because it was
stats.
funny.
Yeah.
Not
Like I
because it was
said,
trash.
Hoop
But
Dynasty? What the fuck?
but like I said, yo,
126,000 followers.
who cares? But like I said,
they have people follow them.
Like you, who else is
I
following?
don't
Hoop
follow
Dynasty?
them. I don't
So how
follow
you
them.
but
show
like I
that?
said, yo, alright.
Hey, say what you say. Hoop Dynasty.
I'm just saying, Barkley is a beast. Check out Barkley was a beast.
Barkley is the second best power forward.
Barkley's a beast, son.
Over Malone.
Alright, third.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, I was about to say.
Oh, he's the third best though.
Okay.
That's still a
no.
little.
No, Kevin Garnett is in there.
No. Over Barkley?
Tim Duncan, Kevin.
I'm asking.
No, I wouldn't put Garnett.
I'm asking.
I got Barkley,
We got some
man.
people, man.
I go with the Barkley.
And
man.
Barkley and Malone is an argument.
Yo, sure.
When the stats,
Yes, sir.
when you really come for the stats, I don't understand.
I don't go for the. I'm not.
Yeah,
I didn't go for the stats, but I'm not him.
What stat? We talking facts. We
When
don't call
Malone
it stats. We call it
is
facts.
up there in the leading scorers all time.
How many years he played though?
A lot.
All right then.
More than Chuck, right? Chuck was injured, of course, to the fact.
Where
So that
they
means
at,
he was
bro?
bad, right? When he was hurt.
Where
To
you
you.
got?
Because he was
what's
bad. He
your
was
power
hurt the
forward?
past the
Where
last
you got
couple years
Barkley?
when he was in Houston.
Where
Yeah,
you
yours.
hold on. I didn't hear this. I didn't hear this.
What he said?
Where do you got Barkley at on your list of power forwards? Top five.
What he said.
Okay. All right.
Barkley is top
I
five.
thought I was
Barkley is
sure.
So when you got Barkley in your power forwards,
Man, hold on. Wait, Dirk play power forward?
Yeah. And
I got. Is KG before Dirk?
KG is before that.
I don't know about that.
so what's your top five?
In my opinion.
Wait,
KG
so,
was a 2010 type cat. Like he was double type. I don't think Dirk was a 2020 type cat.
a 20.
But
But Dirk wasn't.
Oh, it
a
was
big-
actually the score. It wasn't Hoop Dynasty. Thank you. And that is actually a very credible.
I have to look at the
very
stats.
credible thing that they
iPhone 4, get that
Oh,
out
it's
of
not
here.
very funny. Very funny. iPhone 7, very funny.
Wait, hold on.
No, go to it.
Now, what type of shit is this?
Let's see.
What type of this is titties, nigga?
It's not even
This is
good.
titties, nigga. What you showing me titties for,
All
nigga?
right, let's break it in, yo. All right, so last topic
I have a
is
ball man, too.
like a now versus then back up.
Wait, who that?
question.
That's Bill Russell.
Yes.
So they don't got your man Magic?
They don't have that.
Oh,
Okay.
But continue what you said.
They have Kobe.
All right, so
Everybody got a list.
our championships, harder in today's game versus the old days.
You said easier in today's?
Our championships
Or
harder
harder in today's?
to win in today's type game versus the old days.
I think it's balanced because it's still the same teams that was winning then, winning
Dominant.
now to the most part. Like it's always
The best team
it's
dominant.
always a team that's
Dominant.
running. The Lakers ran it, Boston ran it. Then you had like a little boop boop, Detroit threw it in there. Then you had Chicago run it. Then you threw Houston in there. Like it's always somebody dominant, and then you may get like a sprinkle in between. So I think it's a pretty like championship wise. I think you know going into the season who's gonna be there. So I feel like it's even. I don't think it's more or less. I think it's even kill per se back then and now. Because back then you knew it was Lakers or Boston. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we talking about the 80s, not the 90s.
The 90s it was Chicago, and then you sprinkled in Houston.
Was it easier to win? Like, did Michael Jordan ever have a hard fight?
No, that's what he said.
Was it easier to win?
That's why you wanted to talk about that.
I thought he just meant like era-wise. I didn't know he meant.
Yeah, like
I didn't. You mean competition-wise, or you talking about?
Once again, y'all look at these questions as if they're black and white, bro. You can't. You gotta look at it.
No, but I answered it in the whole of
and then he singled in on that.
My man Will.
Yeah, that's what he do.
Okay, so he added the color.
No, what I'm saying in the 90s, right? You'd have had to go against the Golden State. Or Cleveland. You had to play that.
Well, the Golden State was Chicago.
No, they were.
That's who they were. They were the best team.
Really, what?
They were not the best team.
Who was Steph Curry on Chicago?
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying the players are equivalent. I'm saying the best team in that era.
Who took that record that Chicago had?
Yes, that's why I'm saying Chicago was
them.
them.
Who had the best 3-year run in NBA history? That's that Golden State team. Who could win games without their superstar? Oh, remember what?
Chicago too.
No. When Pippen got hurt, I can't remember what year that was. Go check the Bulls record.
It happens. Can't remember.
When Pippen caught the migraine against Detroit, go check what happened.
That was
Who beat them down? Detroit?
Detroit.
That was the third beatdown, second or first. Because they gave Michael a few beatdowns.
That was the second.
Damn. All right, but
when they walk off the court like hoes, but that's my son.
Now I'm not looking at it.
Beat down LeBron.
Oh, not looking at it like that.
You only got a few tips, right?
It's my fault. It's more.
Wait, hold on. I think CT said. What you said, CT?
What you said? How many beatdowns did
Jordan have? How many beatdowns LeBron have?
I think LeBron has quite a few more beatdowns.
Who's beat better teams in your opinion, LeBron or Mike?
Conversation switch.
We're talking about.
Yeah, that's what we talking about. So who do you think beat better teams, LeBron or Michael?
I think there's many different things that go in this conversation. Okay. Right? Mm-hmm. Today's game is a lot less physical in today's game.
The hand shaking.
A lot less physical.
Yeah, look at this.
It's became a shooter's game in today's society versus it was in the 90s.
They didn't have shooters in the 90s though.
They couldn't shoot.
Why?
Because they couldn't shoot.
Because they didn't have to.
The 3-point line was shorter. You know that, right?
They didn't have to.
You know the 3-point line was shorter, right? Yo, imagine. No, talk about.
You said Reggie Miller. You got about 10 Reggie Millers today.
But
you got three Reggie Millers on Golden State.
Imagine this now. The 3-point line was shorter, so that's like a layup to Steph Curry. You understand what I'm saying?
No. You gotta think about this.
I'm just saying. Hold on. If the 3-point line was shorter back then, so imagine what niggas like Steph Curry would do. LeBron James would probably shoot 40% behind the line. That's a mid-range shot.
40 this year.
It's a mid-range shot back then compared to what a 3-point line back then. No, but I'm saying a mid-range shot was a 3-point shot in the 90s.
Wait. I'm just saying that.
Wait, what you said? What you said?
A mid-range shot was a 3-point shot.
They took off like 3-4 inches. That's mid-range. No,
I'm just saying.
That's mid-range.
Not ballers down,
but that's still mid-range.
Are we talking about Kobe shooters or Steph shooters?
Who are true shooters? Kobe's not shooters.
Okay,
Kobe's
we talk about Steph.
Kobe's a scorer.
I always said the difference between scorer and shooter, though. I always said the difference.
We're not going to put LeBron's name in the conversation with shooters because LeBron is not a shooter.
He's not a shooter, he's a scorer.
Okay.
Better scorer than Kobe.
Better scorer than a lot of people.
Better scorer than Kobe. Let's get that out there. They played 13 years together. LeBron averaged more 7 of those years. 2 of those years, they both averaged 27, which means Kobe only averaged more than LeBron 4 years.
What was the question you were just talking about?
I know, we gonna get there though. But I
always gotta bring it back to LeBron.
All right.
Look at Chris.
He asked me a question.
He asked me a LeBron fan at the table.
No.
I'm sure everybody knows that.
I respect LeBron.
I like Michael.
I like everybody.
I like Kobe.
I like the game, but I respect.
I'm not gonna lie. I like James
I respect Charles Barkley.
We know that.
We
know that.
I respect my son, sir.
Respect greatness.
And Charles Barkley got fire kicks on top of that. I'm just throwing that up. Charles Barkley got some fire kicks.
Hold on, CT got something. What you say, CT?
I'm just going back to the original question.
Yeah, the original question.
Was chips harder or easier in today's game versus back then? And what I'm saying is that yes, the competition has grew. Just like when Bill won, what, the 7 or 9 that he got?
11, I think.
I'm sorry, I don't know the stats off the top of my head. When he ran 11 chips, would he be able to do that in the 80s?
No.
Don't know. Would he be able to do that in the 90s? Don't know. Because we probably
Bill Russell wasn't scoring. He was more of a defender.
He wouldn't be the same Bill in his era as he would be in today's game. Just like Michael. I think Michael probably would still be the same Michael.
And again, you talking about who the playoffs won the game.
Huh?
What? It's best of 3, right?
What I'm talking about is the level of play. Because when my man Bill was strapping up against people, he wasn't facing a Shaq. He wasn't facing a Dream.
So who was Michael facing?
Hershey Hogan?
Same premise. If you want to say that, then
Hershey
yeah.
Hogan?
If you want to say that, yeah. I mean, there's still good defenders out there.
But he faced bums too, right?
There's a GP. There's a
The point guard that he had 2 inches
They
on?
named the man
Yo,
Glove.
you
for
can't
a reason.
teach height.
He was a
They
defensive
named
can't
the
teach
man Glove
height.
for a reason.
That man was a defensive player.
But he can shut down Jordan?
They
Don't do
named-
that. Don't do that. So don't bring up GP
I didn't
then.
say
Hold
that.
on.
I didn't say that.
Not only
I didn't say that.
Not kid he shut down Jordan. Was he even top 10 in the 90s?
As a defender?
No, as a player.
We're
Top
talking
10
about
in the
defenders.
90s.
You asked who he played against. I'm talking about
Wait,
defenders.
is he
Was he top 10 though in those
90s?
days?
We're talking about defenders. We're not talking about overall. Bro.
Was he top 10 back
He could be
and
on
first of
some of
all,
this. He could be on some of this.
Michael
Overall point
Michael
guard,
was-
yes.
Michael was going against
He could be on some of this.
Hershey Hawkins. Let's not throw
And
Gary
if I-
Payton in there.
Yeah,
He was going against Hershey
He going
Hawkins.
against Hershey, man.
He wasn't going against Gary Payton. He was going
Not
against
gonna
Hershey
throw
Hawkins.
GP out there.
What team was that playing on?
The
Bruh.
same team GP was on.
Gary-
That's Seattle.
Wait, let's talk
That's
about
Seattle.
the triple double Magic gave Jordan game 1.
Bill
And then they had
Russell.
to lose
Let's
Scottie.
talk about Bill Russell.
don't wanna hear you
Talk
say
about-
that just out
Let's
your
talk about. I
mouth.
mean Brian Russell. Talking about Brian Russell and John Hornacek. Let's talk about them niggas. Y'all bringing them GP. Who was guarding Jordan in Utah?
You saw my son.
Who was guarding Jordan in
Who
Utah?
guarded Jordan?
Brian Russell.
Brian Russell was
The nigga that.
He's touching the earth.
But-
It happens. Chris Paul touched the earth
He was
before.
that team's defender.
Steph
The best
Curry
defender-
fell.
the best- the
And what
best
Jordan
defender-
did to that?
The best defender.
And what Jordan did to that?
Okay.
Wait.
So what? I'm confused.
I'm
What y'all
confused
saying?
too because what position Brian Russell played?
Here we go.
He played a 3.
So how was he Jordan's defender? Was Hornacek?
Bruh.
And Brian Russell was off the bench, so he didn't start on him
Yeah,
neither.
he
He
came
was
off
off the bench. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Y'all act like cross
Both of them.
matches never happened back in the 90s.
You said
The
what?
2 guard always faces the 2 guard.
No, I'm just saying. Cross
So Jordan never
But
guarded
he
the
didn't
best player on the other
start.
team.
So
no
who
matter
started
who that
off on
was.
Jordan?
The best player on the other team.
Yeah,
never
he
guarded-
did. I give
He
you
guard.
that.
He guard.
So
He
let's-
guard John Stockton.
No, I'm gonna give you that.
So let's-
Magic
Ain't got a problem alone.
Magic
Right.
had a triple double on him in game 1.
Okay.
And what Phil Jackson did?
And you're talking about
What Phil
Something
Jackson
that's
did? He
helping
said,
me.
"Yo, Scotty,
The better defender, but
Scotty,
Michael Jordan was still
come
a
do
good defender.
what Clay got to do for Steph. You come guard him." And what happened after that? Lakers ain't get another win. Mind you, a team without Kareem,
Better
a
defender.
washed-up Lakers
Better
team.
defender.
So give me the great team, Michael B. In your opinion.
Kareem was on the tail.
Yeah, let's say.
No, he wasn't
Wait,
there,
let's
but Michael B.
let's CT close out with that because I really
He
do
wasn't
want to
even
know.
on that team.
Let's see. That's a good question.
Right.
What is the teams that you think the best teams that Jordan beat in the '90s? Let's let you finish it off with that because I said it before on the podcast. So what you think?
I think in the night.
If you would ask him a question, let him answer.
Need
it.
some tissue? Look at that. Let's make it some clean up.
Yeah, please.
All right, so the teams that were good that
Mm-hmm.
Jordan faced, obviously the Knicks.
Okay, obviously the Knicks.
Obviously the Knicks, because if Jordan wasn't there, the Knicks would have a lot more champions, or would have some championships.
He wasn't there, and they lost.
They lost to the Rockets. But whatever.
But-
Continue.
in the finals.
I'm just
And
saying.
he lost to the Pacers.
I'm just saying. And then since you're saying that,
And they lost to Miami, no? But
We're gonna
whatever.
bring
That's
up-
not point. That's not point.
we're gonna bring up the Pacers as well, because the Pacers was a good team in the '90s.
Okay.
We're also gonna bring up
In the night. Okay.
that's when Jordan played in the '90s.
Yeah. I'm not like you. I'm listening.
All right.
I'm listening.
So Knicks, Pacers. You have. Not with the Miami. Miami was good that day.
Hold on, CT.
You want to throw Orlando?
And the Pacers was so good. How come they only ran into the Bulls once in the playoffs?
First of all, Indiana was very overrated. Like people really act like that team was good.
I'm saying the Indiana
what's
Pacers,
good on
bro,
that?
and that's a great question, shit. But that's equivalent to
Orlando, I got you.
Stop.
I'll give you Orlando.
Orlando was good too.
I'll give you them.
Because they beat them.
Orlando was good too.
Back in
But
the 90s.
No,
the
Orlando was
Pacers
actually
are
good.
equivalent
Good
now,
team.
bro,
If they
to
didn't break up that
the
team,
Toronto
they
Raptors
were
of the day or to the Celtics of the day. I mean, they were a good top 4 team above the 4 seed in the playoffs, and they were always mentioned as a contender for the Bulls.
Who?
So you gotta mention. You gotta put them in.
Indiana?
Pacers, yes.
Because there was no competition. So of course somebody has to make it.
Right.
It's just like Toronto in the East now.
Toronto's
You
good.
need them to make it, but that don't mean they're good because they're there
I
every
mean, that's
year.
exactly what I just said too, bro. I just said that the Pacers of then are in comparison to the Raptors of the day. They're not gonna win the championship, but they're a great team, and you're gonna have them always in conversation. So Did the Patriots give Jordan and the boys some headaches? Absolutely.
They played one time
in the playoffs, but whenever they matched up, bro, it was always a good game between them. They didn't blow them out. Just wasn't a pushover team.
Regular season.
Bro, yeah, we talking about
I'm just talking about how they matched up.
I was trying to lean towards.
So how good are the Pacers if the Knicks was beating them? Man, how good are the Knicks if the Pacers was beating them? Really, they're not that good.
If you're both saying they're good teams,
like, these are below average teams. Like if you look at
not below average, when they above.
What makes a great team in your opinion?
What makes a good team?
A great team.
It's record.
Okay, whoa. Record makes a great team?
The record's overrated to me.
Whoa.
Records one of the things you weigh in. Yes. Now, because you have
73-9, 72-10.
Because you have a bad team that is better. Yes, if they face injury throughout the season and they don't get wins, and somehow they're a 50-50 ball club and they come in at the AC, whatever season that was when OKC came in as an AC with
Durant.
When they were
young, but they were still a fucking great team at the AC. So
they went from 8 to 1 when they finally found their stride,
bruh.
And they beat Kobe, by the way. That's the team LeBron beat.
I'm bringing that up to say that yes, records are an outlaying factor, but it's not black and white. That's not all record and nothing else.
Like all championships.
You do know
Indiana. You're right. I agree with you.
And I say that
I agree with you.
every day I talk to you.
So, in your opinion, right?
So talk to me.
What all-time great team Michael Jordan beat in the 90s?
All-time great team.
Yeah.
Definitely the Lakers.
Without Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Y'all want to throw the asterisk in there? You said team.
No asterisk.
You said team.
Facts.
Last time I checked, there's 12 people on the team.
So you're saying that...
So championships don't matter. That's what you said. Because there's 12 people on the team.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying you asked me about
So Derek Fisher's a top 5 player. He got 5 rings. But whatever.
That's true.
He got 5 rings.
No, but you can't...
And his record's the same as Kobe.
How many rings?
He's on the team. He scores. Derek Fisher didn't put no basket. He didn't pass the ball.
The two best players on the team get the most credit for the
They get the most credit, but it's 12 people on the team, CT just said.
And the fact that the Bulls made it beat somebody in the finals don't mean that was the best team that they faced. The finals, how many times have the finals series?
That's why I said the record is overrated, because you're not gonna end up.
I
said because based on the standings, like Shaq said niggas will lose a couple of games so they could avoid certain niggas in the playoffs.
He said that.
That's real. Like I said, the seeded
and that's Shaq and Kobe. Kobe's on the team too.
Yeah. So like I said, you gotta understand something. The seeded, my nigga, you can. Though you know certain teams.
I say, and y'all keep helping my argument because y'all saying who did he beat in the finals?
No,
I'm saying in the finals.
In the 90s, who he beat that was an all-time great team. You said
because I heard in the finals.
No, all time in the 90s.
I'm gonna say the Magic. I'm gonna say the Knicks were a great team in the 90s.
No, all-time great.
Was it all-time great?
Okay,
yes.
You say the Knicks was all-time great.
Yes.
Okay, I know. I don't know.
I'm like saying
Pat Ewing,
but they were good. When I say
Pat
good team,
was
that's a
good.
good team.
I'm
He's saying they're trash. So you're saying all-time great.
Pat Ewing was good.
You think they're trash?
I want to hear who was good.
No, keep going. It's your list.
I hate you so.
Pat Ewing was good.
I definitely don't have the Knicks.
Yeah, you don't have Knicks on no list.
Pat Ewing was good.
Pat Ewing was good. He was an
Can
all-time
you
great
name
player.
somebody else after that? No.
He was an all-time great player.
No, can you name somebody after Pat Ewing? Nobody on the Knicks, can you?
That was great.
He can name
That was
them.
great. No, I said that was great. Please, Chris.
I'm just saying, because you really be trying to
This is not a law office. You can answer for yourself.
I'll help you out. Hubert Davis.
Don't name.
Definitely no. Greg Anthony.
Why you name it?
Charles
Why you go from the bottom?
Chris Childs.
John Starks.
His running mate was John Starks.
My real nigga. I forget about my son.
So you think John?
So her legend right there.
What's the difference between John Starks and Cal Cova? What's the difference?
Look lonely. Horace Grant.
Horace Grant, bad motherfucker. Don't do that.
Horace Grant not good?
Horace Grant is what?
He's better than anybody you would have.
Yes. Who was better than Horace Grant on the Knicks?
Horace Grant and Oakley's a wash, bro. They the same player.
You're bugging.
Horace Grant had that.
He a better score than Oakley. He a better score than Oakley.
And so Oakley's a better defender.
No, better defender.
I think his defense.
You fucking
yo, do you?
This is the same Horace Grant that went to the finals with the Magic too. You know that, right?
This is the same Oakley that was on the team with Michael.
And what happened?
What happened? Bring that up. And what they did?
They slapped Michael up, boy. They slapped him up. Larry Bird was putting that white hand on Mike. Come here.
You brought that up? Come on. That's a bad example.
Larry Bird was a bad example.
And yo, Horace Grant went to the finals.
And yo,
the Magic.
You know another.
He was the piece that helped them get over the hump.
Yo, you know another thing I like.
He's a vet.
People try to make it seem like that Boston team was stacked up. But they wasn't.
Who says who?
A lot of people think that.
So Hall of Fame don't mean nothing.
Who was the four Hall of Fame they had again? Larry Bird.
The nigga that shouldn't be there.
Who? Like what?
Bill Walton don't deserve to be in nobody Hall of
Bill
Fame.
Walton was on the set.
Bill Walton's a bum.
He was washed up already.
He was
Robert Parrish is a Hall of Famer based off of Larry Bird and Kevin
Based
McHale.
off him playing for the Celtics.
These are not.
He was a good player.
So if y'all
All right, hold up. Wait.
I give Kevin McHale.
How many years
Larry
he
Bird.
How y'all can
Watch
say
it.
Horace and y'all
No
can't
comment.
say
Yeah, I know.
Bird?
That's what. Huh?
No
I didn't say nothing about Paris.
No,
I didn't say nothing about
how
Paris.
can y'all rant and rave about Horace Grant and then not bring up the Chief and say that only about the Chief was important because he was on?
He said that. Don't say y'all.
He said, wait, what?
Okay.
He said, how
Okay,
can
I
you
know
say
what
Horace Grant is important and not the Chiefs is important?
No.
He
I
said the
didn't
Chiefs
say- I
important.
didn't say Chief
He said the
wasn't
Chiefs important.
I said
He just said he's
was a Hall
important
of Fame
because
player
of
because
Larry Bird and them.
But you do know that Walton was washed up when he came to the Celtics.
Why?
So why
You don't
do they
deserve
count
to be in
him?
the Hall
Why
of
they
Fame.
count him like he was?
That was some
relevant?
white privilege shit. That ass.
Kevin McHale, Robert.
You gotta get that white privilege.
My fault. Delete that. My fault. Delete that part.
Got Paris. You got who else? Who's
Kevin McHale.
Oh, yeah, I got him.
Oh, and Larry Bird.
Bird and Paris
And Walton's the Hall of Famer.
and Walt. Okay.
But we not like I said, we're not gonna count Walton as a contributor.
What
Because
if he
was
beat-
not
Didn't he
that
win
good.
6 million a year playing for Boston or some shit like that? No.
I think that was the other nigga, right?
So
But anyway.
answer this question: why Michael had to lift the weights to beat Detroit, but Magic and Bird did? Cause Bird looked like he never lift weights, but Michael they say he was lifting the weights just to beat Detroit.
Okay.
Why?
They was really fucking my son up.
Because Mike is 6'6", and he used to go to the bucket. Magic is 6'8", playing point guard.
What about Bird?
Bird is
Shooting them jumpers,
6'11".
Hey,
No,
man.
you know what they said about why they could beat Jordan? Because Jordan, he didn't want to pass. All we had to do was push him to the left, and we knew he was going to take a shot. He didn't want to pass.
Yeah, but what happened the next year when they tried those same Jordan rules?
Left.
What happened?
What happened the next year when they tried the Jordan rules?
This is the first, second, or third beatdown Detroit put on them.
You're speaking about the time when they created the Jordan rules. When they used to,
What year they created
when
the
they used to physically beat them.
Wait, what year the NBA
And-
broke
and-
up? What
and-
year the NBA broke up the Detroit team? When they
NBA
came out with the
broke
draft.
up.
What year was that? When they took Rick Mahone off the team. What year was that? Because that's when Jordan finally beat them. What year was that
That is
again?
Spencer's draft. Okay.
What year was that
When
again?
was it? 88, 89? I don't know.
No, Jordan didn't beat them to the 90s.
Okay.
Jordan won his first title, 91.
So they had to break the team down. Bird and them was already there.
Magic had AIDS.
What does that mean? He was still a good player with.
He was not a good player
That
in
was a
91.
good team.
Okay, with
In 91?
Also MVP.
Okay, I guess so. All-Star MVP. All-Star? They gave it to because he had AIDS.
He was killing too. What
But
do you mean?
they didn't want to touch. Alright, we're not gonna go there. We're not gonna go there.
Who beat better teams in the finals? LeBron or Mike?
Didn't want to touch it.
Let's see Tico. Who beat better teams in the finals? LeBron or Mike?
But he asked a lot of questions.
Did you watch that
He
All-Star
asked
game?
my question either. So
Alright, what's your question? My fault,
so
Mike.
you watched that
Alright,
All-Star
what's your
game?
You
question?
answered the same question.
highlights.
You asked me a
Okay,
question.
and they didn't touch him.
Who did Jordan beat in the 90s that was birth?
Go watch the highlight. Go watch the
Who
game.
did- wait,
He said, what team did Jordan beat in the 90s that was birth or all-time best? Team
Did that I think?
Okay, yeah.
In the
I'm asking.
90s?
Yes.
That Jordan beat.
You really getting this?
I don't
You
know. The
giving
same
this
question
nigga
he asked me.
ammo to
And he asked me.
I'm be real with you. I don't think he beat any
No,
all-time
he
greats.
doesn't think it. This is a new this is a conversation that we had already.
Wait.
Okay.
That he's asking you about.
No,
We
no,
already
like I
had this
said.
What
conversation.
all-time great
Because
team?
you-
So let me ask you. Let me give you some leeway.
gotta
Let me
look
give
at
you some
this.
leeway. Let me give him some
You
leeway.
gotta say
He's
this,
not
right?
saying it.
Like he brought up hand checking, right?
Mm-hmm.
When people bring up hand checking, what they forget to realize is John Stockton didn't have handle like Kyrie Irving. Hand checking would not work on a Kyrie Irving.
Nah, it
it could work on a John Stockton because he don't have handle.
What?
You think hand checking would have worked on Kyrie Irving?
Hand
Not-
checking.
Oh, Kyrie
Or
Irving?
Steph Curry or James Harden?
Hand checking allows contact
All right.
on that dribbling.
You can't
Alright.
stop.
So you mean to tell me?
So when you go like this and I hit and the nigga hit you with the in and out, you think that's gonna do anything?
If you do it, you're dancing, and you
Uh-huh.
swinging back and forth, and the moment you go by me, I put a hand on your hip
Yeah.
to force you out versus going to the
So
bucket.
what if your hand miss?
What do you mean? My
When
hand?
I'm going left or right and you move your hand, what if your hand's not quick enough to
This
catch
is-
me?
this
You gotta
is-
think both ways. Don't do that.
This is not like my hand catching a fly. People not
No,
moving that
no,
fast, bro.
hold on. I'm gonna give you
You're not moving that fast.
I'm gonna give you a perfect example.
So you're
that fast. You mean
I'ma
I'm rocking in front of you,
And
I
you
hit with
think-
one
so
of
you
these,
telling me they can't
and
miss?
You go right, and I come back left. That's
you-
my step.
so you
That's
telling
the
me
step
you
I
can't
need.
miss?
That's my step I need, right?
So you don't think they gonna left right fast enough?
I'm telling you, if the people can hand check today, you will not see Kyrie get off the way he
Alright, I'm
does.
gonna give you a perfect example. Hand checking was in the league when Iverson hit Mike. So explain that.
You hit him.
So if you could guard that, why Mike couldn't stop it with the hand check then?
No.
Because Mike did.
Oh yeah, because what? Time out.
That
was good
Wait,
defense.
whoa.
That
Time
was
out.
extremely
Time out.
good defense
What was Mike
for
talking about? When
Iverson.
Iverson,
Mike did not
time
hand
out.
check.
When Mike did that,
Mike
hold
let him
on.
dribble.
Why
No,
did he?
time out.
That's
Time out.
what you need to ask Mike.
Mike hand wasn't like this.
Yes, it was.
Mike hand was like this, and and then this. AI was boop. Mike with this, and then
it was good. A really good shot.
Out in front, right?
All right.
Was his hands on?
He couldn't catch him. That's my
prime
example. He didn't see it coming.
That is a hand check.
With Tim, so handshaking wasn't in the league with Tim Hardaway. Yeah, and Tim Hardaway wasn't. Dominic, you crazy? You can't catch what you can't.
You can do CT. You could do this all day
to Magic Johnson.
You can do that to Magic.
Magic not.
You can do that to Stockton.
Magic gonna hit you with the behind the back. Magic not gonna.
You're not doing that to Jamal Crawford.
Magic gonna hit you with the. You're not catching Jason Williams with that.
What Jason Williams did to Gary Payton?
You wasn't catching when
Left Payton improved.
When hand checking was out, the point guards wasn't as athletic.
I'm just telling
you. You think you stopping Russell Westbrook from getting into the ball going like this?
Are you crazy? Derrick Rose got an injury.
If the defenders can be physical, you will not see what you see.
Nah, you're bugging.
More physical.
You're bugging. You're bugging. You're bugging.
Now, will
you really believe that?
Will there be times that people do that? Of course.
It's gonna be more than times.
Of course.
So you saw Jordan.
So did it?
You're just saying that, bro. Jordan did not touch him.
He couldn't. My point is that
he had a hand up
but
front.
CC, what you gotta understand, right? With hand checking, right?
It's not gonna work in this era.
With hand checking,
that's why I hope they bring it back.
Hand checking is something that hand checking is something that you catch when you're playing half-court basketball and the person's in front of you. So when niggas come down court, you're not speeding, and they're doing it. How are you can't get the hand check on them. That's what people feel to understand. When you come down court and you're ready in your emotion, how are you going to hand check that person? That's what I'm trying to say to you, CT.
Yeah, they're better ball handlers in this era. Way better.
I'm going to keep it real.
Don't be disrespectful.
Yo.
Keeping it real.
I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real.
That's your keeping it real.
Hold on, CT. I'm going to keep it real. You think you can hand check James Harden? With the handles he got?
Me?
No, anybody.
You think they can hand check James Harden? He's breaking you, and they make the funniest thing. They act like they don't hand check. They be like this. I see people put hands on each other.
But that's why he had.
The refs let it rock sometimes.
That's why he went one.
They got chippy refs.
That's why he went 1 for 8 instead of had 11 points in the first quarter because he went to the free throw line and was shooting free throws off of that.
So Jordan never went to the line.
Huh?
Jordan never went to the line.
I'm not saying that, bro. I'm saying that the hand checks are saying that he does.
In the '90s, who had crazy handle? That these players.
They didn't start coming to the hand.
In the '90s,
you can say Tim Hardaway. You can say Penny. You can have. He has.
Penny didn't really have crazy handle.
Tim Hardaway just had in between the leg,
and that was dangerous.
You're telling me they got that boom with Kyrie and Steph got?
Nah, they didn't have that. They didn't have that.
You're telling me they had what Allen Iverson had?
Nah. It was like baby steps as they came in. The crossovers got better.
Nobody in the '90s has those handles.
So that's why I'm saying hand checking work. That's why hand check work right there. Because hand check, all you had is the going left hand, going right, going left, going right. That's what you had.
Why is it illegal? Why is it illegal?
Because it would have made niggas look worse. In my opinion, it would have made people defenders look worse.
Because it says that when you hand check, you're impeding the offensive play.
No, look at think about this.
You do know.
It was more of a half-court game.
You do know. That's what I'm saying. It's a full court game. You have to.
You are playing full court.
A person like Steph Curry, you think, you hand check, he's just gonna shoot it over you. You don't gotta touch it. It's a boop.
You gonna look dumb because the man pulled before half court. You gonna look dumb hand check yourself.
Full court press. We can play full court.
You gonna hand check the ring.
But like I said, my thing is, I don't think hand check will work with these. People wasn't as athletic as they are today.
You do know they changed the rules.
Sean Kemp wouldn't be considered a Rain Man with these type of niggas jumping.
And y'all think,
you bugging?
Y'all think because a hand check, look how it looked in the '90s. That'll look the same way today. If people were able to hand check today, it wouldn't be in the same form that we saw it in the '90s. It would be to some way that you can use it to actually stop a defender, offensive player from going to the bucket.
All right, let me ask you a question. If you're the defender, correct? Who would you have a harder time hand checking? John Stockton or Kyrie Irving?
John Stockton or Kyrie? Obviously Kyrie.
Exactly.
Tim Hardaway or Gary Payton. Forget that. Let's go in the '90s.
But I don't get these correlations.
So you really think hand checking will work for these type of point guards?
I'm saying it's
what type of point guards did you have? Like, the point guards that we have of today game.
Show me Kenny Smith crossing up. Show me that. Show me Kenny Smith crossing.
Not his game.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you.
Kevin Johnson is crossing his up.
Kevin Johnson.
And you think they was hand checking Kevin Johnson? You think they was stopping him with the hand check?
I never see them hand check him. When you see Jordan, it's like Derek Harper. Holding
but like I said, if you see the way point guards is shaped now, they was nowhere near like that.
Yeah,
you do know they changed the rules for Michael.
It's an evolution. It's an evolution of the point guards.
They changed that illegal defense shit based off of Michael. You do know that. So don't act like the game ain't help Michael. It helped him. They bought the 3-point line in because he couldn't shoot either.
Don't say that. Don't
It
say
was
they bought
because
it
of
in
that.
because
It was
Michael
because of
couldn't
Michael.
shoot.
They changed the game
They're
because of
knocking
Michael.
us. Don't
But-
sit there and say they bought it in.
And I'm watching 90s basketball, and I'm like, where's these hard fouls people talk about?
But I pointed that out because you tried to tell me I was wrong. 'Cause remember we had this conversation. I told you when Jordan started winning titles, they wasn't tackling niggas no more.
Early 90s.
But when he but when he's this is why I hate people. When he was winning, they wasn't tackling niggas no more.
They weren't.
That's what I'm saying. Yo,
No, but
Jordan,
that-
but
but
the perception.
still
No, time out.
No, they wasn't.
No, they
New
wasn't.
York
No,
was
they
still
wasn't.
fucking.
The perception. No, the
Nah,
perception.
they was still
Hold on,
fucking.
let me
And
say. What'd you say?
They was bugging.
New York Knicks was mad at Oakley because they said he was too friendly with Jordan. He wouldn't hit Jordan because that's Jordan man. So who was the
only
physical
player-
dude? Who, Anthony Mason? Rest in peace, though.
Yes.
But Anthony
Yes.
Mason.
Rest in
R.I.P.,
peace.
man.
Yes.
But like I said, when Jordan
He was
started
bugging. He
winning,
was in it
they
for
was-
us.
they wasn't
He
throwing
was in it
the
for us
Duke
as well.
stuff. They wasn't tackling niggas off of bum ass plays. They wasn't doing that to Jordan
Michael
when he was
got
winning.
Michael.
You get what I'm saying?
Michael got.
And the perception is that he won when niggas was getting tackled. Cause when they if
No,
if you talk to a casual
argument that
no, if you talk to not you. If you talk to a casual fan, bro, no funny shit. I talk to casual niggas. Niggas like, yo, Jordan was getting tackled when? And then niggas like, yo, Nate. I'm like, he didn't win till 90.
You said that
my
earlier
bad.
with Detroit.
My
This
bad.
is what they do, right? This is what they do.
Detroit did it. Yeah.
They take Jordan from the 80s, what he went through in the 80s, and they bring that to the 90s.
For when
They
he
make it
was
seem
winning.
like, yo, he had to, like, he went through some octagon to get to the ring. No. You started playing soft in 98. You beat Charlotte without Larry Johnson and Alonzo Mourning. So that's Muggsy and Del Curry. You was beating on
Muggsy was a real nigga. Don't forget.
who?
Muggsy was a real
But
nigga.
you gonna knock
Muggsy
my
Bugs
Charles
better than
Barkley?
Nate Robinson?
Yo.
Hell no.
Or Isaiah Thomas?
Woo! Can't wait till Z come back to the land. But Isaiah Thomas gotta go.
Even stop.
We gotta trade Isaiah.
But yo,
Win.
Yo,
You're not gonna
and-
be able to trade him no time soon. But yeah, we're gonna start. Like I said, we're gonna start.
we gonna wrap this episode up.
Hold on, before we
Alright,
wrap up, CT, because
I'll
we ain't
wrap
have you
up.
here,
But,
so I had to speak on it though.
What's that?
LeBron better than Kobe after today's episode.
Is LeBron better than Kobe?
Yeah,
All time?
yeah. Statistics wise,
Statistics wise, yes.
MVPs wise.
That's statistics. So yes.
That's accurate.
So what?
I mean, you get that off of
Yeah.
these something.
So we finally moving LeBron ahead of Kobe.
In today's
No, all time.
all time.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I need more tips.
So
More
so
chips.
I need more tips.
So
So
if-
where's Tim Duncan?
He said he got him in his
I
top
told
10.
you, Tim Duncan.
So why is Kobe ahead of Tim Duncan?
Bruh, it's not only on tips. It's
So
also-
why do you say he need more chips from LeBron? And that's biased. That's
Because
fucked up.
because
CT is pretty biased.
I'm
You
not
biased, bro.
I'm not biased, bro. I look at the game overall.
Tim
In
Duncan
my-
has
in my
the
eyes.
only thing. The only thing that Michael Jordan. I'm
You
gonna
said what
think.
shit?
Why Robert Horry not better than Kobe?
We
Come on, we
Let me go speak.
But why? The only thing that Kobe has over Tim Duncan is the scoring. Yes, Tim Duncan has more MVPs, more Finals MVP in the same amount of
So you
games.
put Duncan before Kobe.
So then, if you go that way, so who has more assists?
LeBron over Kobe.
Not talk about LeBron. Who has more assists than Tim Duncan and Kobe?
Kobe.
Kobe, who has more blocks?
Okay, who has more
Duncan.
steals?
Who has
Kobe.
more? I don't know. We don't know that. Don't say
I'm
that.
about
That's
to
not
say,
guaranteed.
Kobe
we can
got-
go
oh,
tip
okay.
for tat. It's a lot.
All right.
What's his record in closing out games versus Kobe?
He's 5
Tim
and
Duncan.
he's 5-1 in the finals.
I'm asking closing out games.
He's 5-1 in the
Well,
finals.
5 seconds up on the clock. Who you pass it to?
Tim
You
Duncan,
give-
bank
you give-
shot.
you
How many
give Duncan-
games?
Wait, hold up.
The bank is open. Chase,
Hold on.
TD,
I don't
BOA,
know these answers in my head.
Citibank. The bank is open.
Okay.
There's a lot more
TD
things that go into
How many buzzer beaters Kobe got in the playoffs?
Bro, I don't know.
One.
I don't keep that.
That's
stat.
the one against
But
Phoenix.
you bringing up last minute. Last minute, I'm going to Tim Duncan.
That was when he did
Last
that.
minute going to that.
And
Then
last,
he
and,
lost. Then he
I don't
lost,
think-
but
wait,
I don't think I'm
last
going
minute,
to
who you going to?
So who they was
I
going
think they're
to?
going to Ginobili or somebody else to finish the game.
They might have went to Ginobili.
They're not going to.
Who was the Lakers
Tim
going to?
Duncan.
Who was the Lakers?
I
Yeah.
think they lost.
Going to Shaq.
Oh, you said Lakers?
Yeah.
Oh, with Kobe's on
Yeah.
team.
Robert.
If it was
That was an accident.
an incident where they can get it down to Shaq, they were giving it to Shaq with a high percent shot.
Yeah, a couple
There
of
was
shots.
a shot where they couldn't get it in the Shaq, and it needed to be 15
He
feet
was
or
giving
out.
it to Derek
They
Fisher.
was giving it to Kobe.
So what about the time Kobe?
Derek-
Or Kobe
Fisher.
was creating something
Derek Fisher,
i.e.
Robert Horry.
throwing the
What you talking about?
to Shaq.
So you
before he
have-
advanced to
Then you
one
talk the
jump
Portland
layers.
game. So
Same
talk
difference.
the shit with Derek Fisher hitting the
He
shot.
created
That was
opportunities as
inbounds.
well, just like LeBron does.
LeBron has more buzzer beaters than Kobe though in the playoffs. We do know that.
I don't know the stats off top.
No, it's 3-1.
I don't know. the
But
stats
we
off
do
top
know.
of my head.
All right, but
But he's also had more finals. How many more attempts does he have versus
There you
Kobe?
go.
what do you
As
mean?
well. He has more shots he's hit versus Kobe, but how many more shots have he taken versus Kobe?
He's passed Kobe in every stat in the playoffs in less games. So I don't know what you're trying to say.
You're saying that. You said how many? You said how many buzzer beaters does LeBron have over Kobe, or does Kobe have over LeBron? I said I don't know. You said it's 3 versus 1, meaning that LeBron has 3 buzzer beaters versus Kobe's 1 in the finals.
Yeah, no, in playoffs.
In the playoffs.
Yeah.
Okay, and my man's been there every year that he's been, so he's had more opportunities to get.
Kobe played 220. LeBron played 217.
Games.
That's 3 more games.
So Kobe played more games and LeBron passed him in everything. Buzzer beaters, points, rebounds, blocks, steals, assists.
I gotta look it up.
Oh, you want that? Hold on. We put it in the camera?
Trust me, you got it. But
we're gonna end the show on that.
No, can you finally admit he's better?
He's not gonna admit that.
F LeBron.
No, what's real shit? F James Harden. No, I mean that shit for the court.
But like I said,
not James Harden, the ball player. This fake James Harden.
But
get your rings up.
Get your man got 3.
I don't say get your ring.
Tell your man get what? My man got 3.
Good night from everybody on the show. We had a good one. Till next week.
Appreciate y'all.
Live from Brooklyn. Brooklyn Trash Talk. We out.
Next week.